ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside George's Pond and Hirsch Coliseum. It's time for Shreveport Mudbugs playoff hockey as they take on the Lone Star Brahmas in Game 4 of the South Division Finals. I'm Chet Yoder, and this is the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. And the Mudbugs find themselves on hard times, especially in this series. It's the first time they're trailing a series in this postseason, and last night they took a tough one on the chin at home. Despite outshooting the Brahmas 27-26, they came away with a 4-1 defeat by the hands of the Lone Star Brahmas. The Brahmas now lead the best-of-5 South Division Final Series 2-1, and this was like a clinic for Dan Wildfong and everything he wanted to do, really, for most of the game. But I think the big squandered opportunity for the Mudbugs was 2 power plays in the first 9 minutes of the game. They were unable to capitalize, and then Ryan Burke takes a tripping infraction, and Ivan Zadvernuk was able to zip in his 5th goal of these playoffs from Jacob McDonald, and the Brahmas led 1-0 at the time. Then David Skrovek was able to flip one off the back short side off of Sagan Lescarbot for his first goal of the postseason. Once again, Jacob McDonald got the assist. The Brahmas led 2-0 after 1. Then Ryan Burke was able to tip home his 3rd goal of the playoffs. At 18:23, Will Murphy got the only helper. It got the crowd in the game. It got the Bugs back in it. But after that, it felt like the Brahmas were able to kind of withstand the Bugs' pressure. And it was David Skrovek who, boy, it feels like the Brahmas never missed empty net opportunities. Skrovek able to sail in his 2nd goal of the game. The empty netter sealed the deal at 18:25. Owen Kerr provided a power play goal at the end at 19:17 when the game was well in hand. Brock James got the helper. A 4-1 win. Jack Winicky picks up the win in net. He was good in net when he needed to be, making 26 stops. The tough luck loss goes to Sagan Lescarbot, who made just 22 stops in the loss. The Mudbugs were 0 for 4 on the man advantage. Lone Star 2 for 5 on the man advantage, so the special teams battle was won by Lone Star. And the Mudbugs have a little bit different of a lineup. Carter McKay wasn't feeling well last night. He's back in the lineup. Jonah Jasser a healthy scratch. And they're going to shuffle up the lines a little bit, so watch out to see what the Mudbugs do here. And, of course, a couple of surprising moves in the lineup, and we'll get to that in our Whataburger starting lineup in just a little bit. We'll talk to head coach Jason Soupy Campbell after these messages. This is Game 4 of the South Division Finals. It's the Bugs and the Brahmas. Countdown to the 7-Eleven Margaritaville start time continues. This is Shreveport Mudbugs playoff hockey.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case, or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or visit them online at defadapi.com.
Welcome back in the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. Game 4 of this South Division Final Series between the Mudbugs and the Brahmas. The Brahmas now lead the best-of-5 series 2-1. We're joined by Mudbugs head coach Jason Soupy Campbell. And, Coach, you talked last night with Roy Lang from the Shreveport newspaper about not showing up on time. At the end of the day, it was a 4-1 defeat. Of course, it was 2-1 for most of the game. Did those 2 power play opportunities early in the game that were maybe squandered, did that kind of deflate you a little bit?
Well, it can, but again, we got to be mentally tough enough to bounce back from that. Yeah, we want to score on those opportunities, especially you get 2 opportunities early in the first period. You want to take advantage of it. We didn't, and that's that. So, but again, we just got to continue to play hard 5-on-5, and but like you said, we just got to start on time, and our confidence will build from there. Whether we have power plays or not, we just have to be ready to have our feet on fire and play with a lot of energy right from the drop of the puck.
There was a lot of energy in the crowd, and when you guys were down 2-0, you get a big goal from Ryan Berg, wakes up the crowd, gets the body going, gets the roof going. Did you feel like you guys were playing well then that last couple of minutes of the second into the third to kind of carry that momentum?
Yeah, I thought our second and third period were pretty decent. Again, there's always areas where you can work on and be better, but overall we competed better and we had some chances and defended pretty well. But in the end, it wasn't enough.
And then you guys get to see Ian Emery for the first time in 3-4 months. You didn't know what you were going to get out of him, and it seemed like you got more minutes than you envisioned.
Yeah, he did a great job. He's a smart hockey player, though. So that's one thing you kind of never lose. But so he went out there and just kind of did his thing. He didn't overdo it. He didn't try to do anything extra special. He just played smart, positionally sound, and worked hard and tried to contribute in positive ways and did a good job at it.
What was the plan today? I know possible 3-3s can be a little tricky, and of course now you guys are hoping it's a 3-3 and you guys can send this series back to the Nitech Sports Center. What was the agenda today as far as bouncing back after a tough loss and getting prepared for another elimination game?
Just our usual Saturday routine. Brought the guys in this morning and did a little dyno, did some video, and they're back at the rink this afternoon ready for some more video, special teams, and just another Saturday that we just have to come out and be ready to go and win this one to extend our season.
I don't know if this is a surprising move as far as when I ask you about the goaltending situation. You're going to go back to Elliott Seguin-Lescarbot. I know you're a guy that likes to go back and forth. Of course, you have to manage both your goaltenders to get them prepared for a 3-3 situation that now it's going to have to present itself. You're going to go back to Elliott Seguin-Lescarbot. You feel good about it?
Yeah, we do. And these aren't easy decisions. When you have 2 good goalies, you can really go to either one. And Elliott's played more minutes right now, but we got a good goalie in Nico too. It's just we talk about it, we hash it over, and then again, it's just a decision that we went with. We're confident in both goalies, but we decided to give Elliott the nod here tonight, and then we'll see what happens.
You guys are 11-4 in elimination games in the NAHL Mudbugs era. What do you guys need to do right off the hop?
Start on time. Let's just get a good start and go from there.
Coach, thanks for the time and good luck tonight.
Thank you, Chet Yoder.
We'll have more after these messages here on the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show as we count down to the 7-11 Margaritaville start time. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Playoff Hockey.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hearst Coliseum. It's time for the Whataburger starting lineups. Game 4 of the South Division Final Series. The Brahmas lead the best of 5, 2-1. First for the Lone Star Brahmas, head coach by Dan Wildfong. Assistant coach is Logan Murphy, and the goalie coach is Brooks DiMarino. They'll ride a couple of centers, number 20, Charlie Masick, and number 61, Connor Bergeron, along the right wing of number 10, Max Hamstead. Defensively for the Brahmas, it'll be number 64, Alex Keskintepi, and number 21, Bryce Ingles. And making the start in nets, they're going to go back to number 1, Devs Rolovs. He's 2-0 in these playoffs, and boy, he's been terrific. The goals against is an even 1.00 as he picked up the win in game number 2 of this series. Your Whataburger starting lineups for the Shreveport Mudbugs. Head coach by Jason Soupy Campbell. The associate head coach is Michael Hill. The assistant and goalie coach is Rich Perrant. And the honorary assistant is Chris Lane. At left wing will be number 18, Andrew Seminara. At center will be number 20, Andre Parichka. And on the right wing will be number 22, Colin Vassalo. Defensively for the Bugs, it'll be number 4, Will Murphy, number 3, Logan Haru. And making the start in nets may be a surprising move for Coach Soupy in what his original intention was. He's going to go back to his French-Canadian netminder, number 37, Elliot Seguin-Lescarbot, and the numbers have been impressive overall in this postseason. He is 4-2-1 with a 1.87 goals against. This is a busy workload for Seguin-Lescarbot, and when I asked Coach Soupy about the prospects of him going 3-3, he really shut it down. He said, I'm not worried about game 5 right now. I'm just focused on what's in front of us in game number 4 as the Mudbugs look to keep their season alive, and they'll have to do it with a victory tonight. Those are your Whataburger starting lineups. Whataburger, just like you like it. Mudbugs Hockey Night is brought to you by Porter's Industrial, delivering the difference in the Arklatex for over 20 years. Porter's Industrial strives with the utmost integrity to meet our customers' needs with quality uniform and facility services for your business. Mudbugs Hockey Night is brought to you by Fireplace Specialties. Fireplaces, gas logs, glass doors, wood stoves, inserts, mantles, and grills. They got it all. They're located at 8500 Box Road in Shreveport or by logging on to fireplacespecialties.net. It's the Bugs and the Brahmas. We'll bring you the national anthem, the Landers opening puck drop, the 7-Eleven Margaritaville start time, all after these messages. This is the Landers pregame show, and you're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs playoff hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hearst Coliseum. Another good crowd still filing in here into George's Pond at Hearst Coliseum. The Mudbugs in their red jerseys with that spells out Mudbugs in front. The white numberings and letterings along the backside with the black stripe in the middle. The Brahmas in their white jerseys with the Brahma logo in front and the black numberings and letterings along the backside. Now we ask you please rise wherever you may be for tonight's national anthem. A beautiful rendition of tonight's national anthem performed by Carl Fortenberry, who never disappoints. The Mudbugs and the Brahmas as we're about to get this baby underway. Mudbugs trying to force a Game 5, which would be tomorrow night at 7 o'clock from the Nitech Sports Center. The Mudbugs would be leaving Shreveport early tomorrow morning, which would be a quick turnaround, but a quick turnaround they're looking forward to having. I talked to Coach Soupy in our pregame interview, and he usually is about 6-7 minutes long. He was very, very short and sweet today. We kept it around 3 to 4 minutes. He said, it's simple. We need to show up on time. We didn't show up on time last night, and that's why we got the result that we got. There was a long conversation this morning about who they were going to start in net. It felt like the original plan was to go to Nikolai Goich in game number 4 to have Elliot Seguin-Lescarbot lined up for game number 5. Then they felt like Seguin-Lescarbot's workload wasn't that much last night, so they figured they'd go back to him tonight, and he's been a bull, and he's been one of the best netminders in all the NAHL. But the Brahmas have two pretty good netminders of their own, as Jack Winicky picked up the win last night with 26 saves, and Devs Roloffs has yet to lose a postseason game in this run. The Mudbugs will skate from left to right. First period coming up, and it's brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. For more information on planning your life's needs from college to retirement, you can call Ms. Janice Watt at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com. Now time for the 7-Eleven Margaritaville start time. Andre Parichka and Connor Bergeron. At center ice, the Landers' opening puck drop is tied up and won there by Parichka. Parichka's got it, and he'll go ahead and knock it into the Brahmas zone, touched up there by Roloffs. Into the far corner. The Brahmas have it. That's Masick. He'll shovel it in down low there to Ingles, who takes a hard hit. Now Hamstead's pass gets broken up there by Haru. It goes into the far corner. Ingles now will slide it up ahead off the stick of Masick. And now Hamstead's got it along that far half boards, and now taken back out and free there by Keskintepi. He'll go to the left side and just ladle this baby into the Mudbug zone. Along to the end board, Sushinsky tries to grab it, taken there by Burke, who had the lone goal for the Bugs last night in Game 3. Now play to the far side. Tanner Morgan chases after it for the Bugs. And now he has it. Far half wall, a backhander in down low there to Austin. Austin chips one toward the net, and it's taken there by Zav Vernuk. and he'll bank it up ahead there to Skrovic, who had a pair of goals, and he lobs it in, but McDonald came in too early, so Fleet's got the puck. Fleet now through the middle, throws it up off the stick of Burke, touched up there onto the stick of Morgan, taken there by Burke. He'll play it back to the right point. It's a bouncer, and the puck now just chiseled into the near corner along to the left side, played off the stick of McDonald, taken there by Skrovic, and he'll tap across to Zavernuk, back to Skrovic, backhander, and a right pad save made there by Skrovic on the first grade A chance of the game, which belonged to Skrovic, who's had a pretty good series. Played in down low there to Zavernuk, tucked in front. Off the stick of Cook. Cook now cancels it out. He'll throw it on back to Fleet. And Fleet's got it. Fleet now caroms it off the near side boards, up off the stick of Nickel. And the Mudbugs are off sides, and that's how this game gets started. 1:41 into the Generational Financial Advisors first period. Be sure to purchase your 2024-2025 season tickets. They're on sale. Great perks. Great seats are available. Give us a call at 318-636-7094 or email our Director of Ticket Sales, Miss Kimberly Jacks, does a wonderful job. Kimberly at mudbugshockey.com. Lots of great privileges, exclusive parties, good gifts, front of the line passes for food. You want all that stuff. Haru has it. Haru now fumbles it around. Now James into the near corner. Along to the near half wall. Trying to fight it off the wall as there is Haru. Up off the stick, intercepted there by Justin Kerr, now taken there by Murphy. Murphy will take a U-turn back. Back to Haru. Haru up off the stick of Emery, who really played well for his first game in action in about 4 months. James dropped off near corner there to Justin Kerr. Thrown toward the goal mouth. It went through. Now chopped out there by Owen Kerr. He'll go to the near corner. James now chips it back up top. Keskintepi. Shot toward the net off the stick of Justin Kerr. It went above the Mudbugs net. Now Austin to the near side, Boucher, and he'll blast it off the far side boards all the way down. Should be icing on the Bugs, and it is. 2:35 gone by in the opening period. I'm Chet Yoder coming to you live from George's Pond in Hearst Coliseum. This is game number 4 of the South Division Final Series. The Mudbugs and the Brahmas. Face off to the left of Sagan Lescardabo. Tied up and won there by the Bugs. Play now far side. Slinging pass broken up. Now taken there by Boucher, and he'll go in, sweep it in. Now, shot toward the net. From the high slot there by Vassilo, smothered up there by Roloffs. Be sure to follow the Mudbugs on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram at Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. Yours truly, along with Paige Virgil, Lauren Keith, we all do a great job handling the social media presence of your favorite hockey team in Shreveport. Mudbugs GM Scott Musket making his rounds. Always a popular figure among the Mudbug Nation. As Tess carries it back out to center, drops it off there to Hamstead, and he just kind of scissors it in. Paddle around there by Sagan Lescardabo, held in there by Lone Star. Murakami now will throw it off the near side boards, and Vassilo will ding it back out to center. Tess has it to the far side there to Murakami. Fans on the pass, broken up Vassilo, and kicked back out to center. Fleet, far side there to Burke, broken up, puck deflects right in front of us. And nobody able to make a play as it goes right in front of a lap of a Dallas Stars fan, or at least I think he is. He's got a Dallas Stars hat. Oh, it's a bit wrinkled and stained. That must be a weathered Dallas Stars fan. Have their own series with the Colorado Avalanche going on right now. Emmons Slung around the far side board. Skrovik's got it. He'll slip it into the near corner. Taken there by Isenberg. Up off the near side glass. Chopped that. Held in there by Burke. And now taken there by Skrovik. Skrovik does a dance move. Jukes it back out to center. And nudged at there by McDonald. Didn't get much nudge on it. Now a hard hit there by Zavranuk along the back of Morgan. Played on back to Haru. Far side to Morgan. Taken away there by Zavranuk. Now Isenberg near side and just dumped in there by McDonald. Wholesale line change for Dan Wildfong in the Brahmas. Sushinsky along to the far side. Touched up there by Owen Kerr as he breaks it up. Played back out to center. Here comes Deeb. Oh, he gets his pocket picked. Along the back there by James. We got a penalty coming up. And I think it's going against the Brahmas, and James can't believe it. The Mudbugs are going to go on the game's first power play. 4:27, time of the game's first power play, and it belongs to the Bugs. Boy, very similar to last night when they were able to get 2 power plays in the first 9 minutes of the game. The Mudbugs trying to change the script tonight and be able to cash in on one. Your power play brought to you by Scott Powerline. The Mudbugs in. Oh, shot toward the net. And now from the far corner, that's Litchard. Played around now. 3 for 24 in this postseason for the Bugs. And that isn't very good. Play to the right point, Haru. Chips it in down low. Burke relays it back up top to Haru. Now play to the far corner. That's Litchard. Now back to Murphy. He'll go to Haru. Haru surveys along the right point. He'll throw it off the end boards onto the stick of Perichka. And now Burke's in there. Tied up there at Ingles. Played around the far side and loose for McDonald to snap it, but not out. Held in there. Haru to Burke. Played across. Far circle. Litchard. Taken away there by Zavranuk, and he'll pop it up into midair and all the way down. Down to $1:10 remaining on Brock James's infraction. Which is slashing. Worked in deep there by Vassilo. Now rimmed in down low. Blocked off there by Oteri in front. From the far corner, that was sealed up there by Roloffs. Now played to the near corner. Deeb. Played to the right point. Deeb, I think he took it out. No, he didn't. Held in. Now taken back out now. Bergeron up ahead off the stick of Masick. Masick shorthanded. Into the far corner, tied up there by Haru. And a penalty's coming up to Haru. Boy, Masick might have drew it. Haru looks perplexed, but that's his normal face. Boy, that was positioning from where Masick was along the end boards. So that'll wipe out the Mudbugs Scott Powerline power play, and we'll get 4-on-4 for the next 27 seconds. .601 gone by here in the opening period, brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. This is game number 4 of the South Division Final Series. The Brahmas lead the best-of-5 series 2-1. The Mudbugs 11-4 in elimination games in their NAHL run. Face-off one there by the Brahmas. Settled down there to Murakami into the near corner. Murakami pokes it back to the point. Now thrown through the slot. Oh, bumped off the puck there with Skrovic. Up ahead now, here's Cook. He'll lift it out. He'll just trickle it in. Far corner, that's Austin. Into the far corner. Austin thrown in front. Fired toward the net. Blocked. Another shot there by Cook. Blocked. And now settle down. Another shot in front. Roloffs has got it. That was Austin pushing and shoving after the whistle. Now hacking and whacking is Nickel. Murakami's in the fray. And this rivalry never gets old. It just seems to have new layers of excitement and hostility amongst one another. A big hello to my mom and dad, along with my brother Pabul and my sister-in-law Shiloh. Sister-in-law, Shiloh. I think I said sister-in-law. All watching from Texas in the lovely city of El Paso. We were just there a couple of weeks ago. And they are tuned in, and I hope they're enjoying themselves. Might be better than watching San Francisco Giants baseball, which we watch on a regular basis. They can't hit water if they fell out of a boat right now. Played down low. There's Ingles behind the Brahmas net. Into the left side, there is McDonald. He's got it. He'll gallop across now. The Brahmas on the man advantage for the next .05. Brahmas were good on the man advantage last night. They're 2 for 5. Played into the near wing. That's McDonald. He pivots back. He'll throw it on back. Now relayed back to McDonald. Thrown across. Shot toward the net there by Zavrunuk. Got blocked. And now on the far side, held in there by Ingles. Ingles across. McDonald played back up top. Zavrunuk, left wing, down low off the stick of Masick. He couldn't get much on it as he got bumped off the puck. Now in front, tipped in front. It goes into the near corners. A puck was sent in front. Lone Star very good on the man advantage. They've been able to cash in. They're 4 for 17, but they had 2 of their power play goals last night. And now Ingles holds the zone. McDonald through the bumper as he rips one in, and he gets the end glass. Now back out to center. Here's Burke across the near side. The puck is popped in to the Brahmas zone. Touched up there by Nickel, and now we're down to 3 seconds, and that'll do it. So the abbreviated power play for the Brahmas comes up empty. Both teams 0 for 1 on the man advantage. First choice personnel penalty kill. Good in the early goings for Coach Soupy. And boy, Coach Soupy is letting Logan Haru know about it behind that Mudbugs bench right now. He did not like that holding call, and he thought that call was warranted with his reaction. And he's got the board out, and he's letting Haru know about it. That is a one-on-one heated lecture behind the Mudbugs bench. Along the far side, that's Auteri. Angle up off the far side boards. The old give and go. Saucered toward the net. Save made there by Sagan Lescarbot, and he'll cover it up on the rebound. 11:26 to go here in the opening period. It's brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. No score. This is Game 4 of the South Division Final Series, and you're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Playoff Hockey.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. 11:26 to go here in the opening period. This is game number 4 of the South Division Final Series. No score in the early stages. Mudbugs Hockey Tonight brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings BOGO Tuesday, boneless wings BOGO Thursday. Happy hour Monday through Friday from 3 to 6. Buffalo Wild Wings, wings, beer, sports. Face off to the left of Sagan Lescarbot. Shots on goal officially 5-2 in favor of the Bugs, as the Brahmas won the draw, but they couldn't hold the zone. All the way down, Emmons behind the Brahmas cage. Played off the near side boards. Goes under the stick of Haru, and all the way in. Flagged down there by Murch, rather. Murch has it. He'll whistle it off the far side boards. Back out to center now. Podorichka worked it in. Puck slapped in there by Vasilov. In deep behind the Brahmas net. Played back out to center off the stick of James. Now a race toward the end boards behind the Mudbugs net, taken there by Litchard. Litchard will chip it up ahead there to Fleet. Fleet lost an edge on that puck. And the puck is struck all the way down there by Keskintepi. Haru's got it behind his own net. He'll go to the far side there to Morgan. Up off the stick of Burke. Now through the middle, taken back in there by Bergeron. Settled down there to Tess. Tess now along the near corner, down low, off the stick of Hamstead. Hamstead now relays it back up top. Keskintepi across there to Ingles. Ingles, a right point shot, gets blocked in front there by Litchard. Another shot toward the net. Stick save made there by Seguin. Lescarbot. Now touched up. Bergeron cycles it in down low. Tough angle shot there. Was fought off there by Seguin Lescarbot on a shot there by Ingles from the far corner. That was a tricky one. Played back out to center. And now the puck just trickled back into the Brahmas zone. Midway point of the opening period. 0-0 is the score. Puck now swatted back out to center there by Ingles. Now Austin far side to the near side there to Sushinsky. Sushinsky dishes it up off the near side boards. All the way in, it was an icing. Boy, I thought that was touched up from Marino. Apparently it wasn't. And an icing goes all the way down the length of the ice, back into the Mudbug zone. Stick around for the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. We'll have lots of fun. Now the puck walloped in down low into the near corner there by McDonald. Played back out to center. Now down low. Oh, centering feed there by Sushinsky. Blocked off. Now a backhander there by Marino. Another backhander there by Emery. And got blocked in front. Emery into the far corner. He battles for it. Now into the near corner it goes. Play it around the far side board. Sushinsky will roulette wheel it into the near half wall off the stick of Boucher. Now into the far corner there to Nickel. Nickel's got it. He's going to roll that puck in like a Margaritaville casino crap dice. Now banked off the near side boards and taken off the near side boards there by Zadvernuk. Should be icing on Lone Star. Oh, and waved off. Good clear there by Zadvernuk. Taken there by Murphy. Boy, that was like the old shuffleboard game. Went all the way down and didn't get past the red line for icing. Now Owen Kerr tries to grab it. Taken there by Deeb. Deeb spins it around near half wall. Throws one in front. Off the stick of James. Played back out to center. And this one will be an icing on Lone Star. 8:08 remaining here in the opening period. The Brahmas 0, the Mudbugs 0. This faceoff's going to come all the way back into the Lone Star zone to the right of Roloffs. He's been good in these playoffs, 2-0. He's only played game 4 of the New Mexico series in the semifinal series, and then he won game number 2 of the South Division Final series back at the NITEX. Mudbugs win the draw. Vassilov played back up top. Fleet sends one in down low along the end board. Seminaire hits the side of the net. And now Owen Kerr able to jab it all the way down the length of the ice. Good soft clear for the Brahmas. Murch has it behind the Bugs net. The former Maine Nordique will work it up the ice to the right side there off the stick of Vassilov. He'll gain the zone. And he'll go ahead and bank it into the far corner. Now played around to the near side. Off the stick of Owen Kerr, who will swipe it all the way down. Vassilov played on back to Austin through the middle there to Sushinsky. Sushinsky, left side, throws a bullet toward the net. Routine stop made there by Roloffs. Into the near side there to Hamstead. He'll gallop across and then take a dip back as he saw Burke on his tail. He'll go to the far side, right side, and rail it off the far side boards all the way down. That'll be an icing on the Brahmas. 7:06 remaining in the opening period. Shots on goal officially 7-3 in favor of the Bugs. Mudbugs trying to force a Game 5, which would be tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Back at the NYTEX Sports Center. Tied up, right wing circle, one there by the Bugs. Haru smacks one toward the net. And a glove save made there up high by Roloffs. Ryan Burke having a few words with the official. Face off, right wing circle. Tied up, one there by the Brahmas. Far side, Rizzo over to Skrovic. He'll scale it back out to center, taken there by Haru. Haru wants to work it up the ice, up ahead there to Burke. Burke, right point. He'll just go ahead and rip it in off the end board glass along the far corner. The puck now just spun into the Mudbug zone there by Capello. Into the near corner it goes. Skrovic will brush it around that far corner there to Zavernuk. Zavernuk back up top off the stick of Murakami. Holds his own. Murakami down low. He'll go into the near corner. Thrown toward the net. He was looking for a centering fee. Got blocked. Now a tie up along to the far corner. Haru holding up his guy. Oh, and a late hit. That's a penalty. A careless penalty for Masick. And now the Mudbugs will get extra attacker time. And now we will get another power play. Boy, a tough one for Masick to take. He thought he was held, and that's what the Brahmas' contention was. An elbow infraction on Masick. Second power play of the night for the Bugs. Like I said, eerily similar to last night's game. Another early power play opportunity. Brought to you by Scott Powerline. Face off, right wing circle. Nickel will take it. Haru drew it. Face off one there by Lone Star. They'll blast off the near side boards. Blocked off there by Deeb. Now taken there by Keskintepe. And Keskintepe able to grab it and spike it all the way down. Mudbugs will work it up the ice from left to right. That's Fleet. He'll drift it on back there to Cook. Cook across there to Nickel. He'll let it go there for Emery, or rather Deeb, who will slice it in on net and held in there by Roloffs. As an inadvertent puck got toward his cage, and he did the safe thing by gloving it down and whistling it down for a faceoff deep in his own end. Down to 1:31 remaining on Masick's elbowing infraction. Mudbugs won 41 games in the regular season, tied a NHL franchise mark for most wins in a single season. They did that back in the 2017-2018 season, and they went on to win the Robertson Cup that season. What a team that was, which feels like a long time ago, but they also won another championship back in 2021, so and a great run for Bugs hockey, looking for another one here. Zavernuk cannot get it out. Now along the far corner, that's Parichka. Parichka smushed up along the boards, and now Burke just bounces it back up top there to Murphy. He'll slide it in down low, back up top to Haru. Haru now left point. He goes to the far half wall there to Litcher. Played back up top to Haru, across there to Murphy. Murphy waits. Murphy thrown back up top toward the net. Off the stick of Parichka. Couldn't handle it cleanly. Going to the near corner. Mudbugs still hold the zone. That's Burke down low. Off the stick. Punched out of trouble there by Murakami. Held into the zone. Flagged down there by Zavernuk. Into the near corner. Along the end boards. Hard hit there by Burke. And now pushing and shoving after the whistle. The puck went out of play. But that's a tough spot for Burke. He's a bit irritated there, but That's just good, hard-nosed hockey. Boy, and they've got to control Burke. Dan Wildfong wants this one to be called on the Bugs. I don't think anything's going to come out of that one. Oh, wait a minute. They're signaling toward Ryan Burke. He's going in the box. Are they going to even it up? They will. And now Burke and Oteri, a couple of guys that know each other. They played a 4 overtime marathon last year. They're sizing one up right now across the boxes. Ryan Burke's got quite the mouth, and he's not afraid to use it. Oteri might share the same characteristics as we continue 5-on-4. Scott Powerline power play still in effect for the Bugs. This faceoff is coming out of the Lone Star zone. It is. That's the right call, though, because the puck deflected into the protective netting. Face-off near Brahmas' blue line. Won there by the Bucks. Haru, far side there to Cook. Good stick there by Ingles. Now chopped at far corner. That's Deeb. Fighting for it. Deeb, far corner. Deeb played back up top. Cook now relayed back to Haru. Now to the far half wall there to Deeb. Deeb waits. High slot. Fires one toward the net. Fought off there by Roloffs. Now Haru back up top. Still time left. 20 seconds. Vassilo pirouettes back up top and unable to be handled there by Haru. And now, hard hit. Oh, into the boards. Boy, looked like Haru took a shot along that Brahmas bench. That looked a little weird there. As he tried to throw James into his own bench. That's a dangerous spot for the Mudbugs blue liner. Fired toward the net. And a blocker save made there by Roloffs on a missile from D. Back to 5-on-5 hockey we skate. Far corner shot there by Sushinsky gets blocked. So the Mudbugs 0 for 2 on the man advantage, just like last night. Masick dropped off the stick of McDonald, who would thump it in. And now taken there by Austin. Austin far side. He's got it. He's waiting. Austin played up off the right side off the stick of Marino. Marino now will float it in down low up off the stick of McKay. Played back to the right point, settled down there by Austin. Now Emery will slice it in for Marino. Marino's shot toward the net gets blocked. Now back to Austin. Oh, he tried to feed Emery down low. That one got broken up inside there by Emmons. Played back out to center. Marino played on back there to McKay. McKay, who was not feeling well last night, back in the lineup today. Off the far side boards up ahead there to Vassilo. Vassilo skids onto a knee. Fires one toward the net. Save made there by Roloffs. Taken back out Isenberg. Too far for Justin Kerr to corral. And now through the middle. Played on back to Fleet. To the far side there to Murch. Murch, the New Hampshire product, goes to the Denver, Colorado product. Up off the stick of Seminara, who's the Michigan product. Into the far corner there to Bergeron. Bergeron will play it down low there to Seminara. Played back off the near side boards. Haru spanks one toward the net, blocked. And now on far side, that's Tess, who will get a positioning up off the far half wall. Puck batted up ahead. Onto the stick of Hamstead to the left side. He'll power it back into the Mudbug zone. Onto the far corner, onto the stick. Hamstead trying to grab it. Now Morgan cleans it up. Morgan now behind the Mudbugs net. Will work it around the right side. He'll take a pivot back and drop it off to Murphy. Far side there to Haru. Played on back to Murphy through the middle down to a couple of minutes remaining here in the opening period. Scoreless in game number 4 of the South Division Final Series. 1:57 remaining here in the opening period. I'm Chet Yoder coming to you live from George's Pond and Hearst Coliseum. We're so glad to have you with us. The Mudbugs Swamp Shack is open on all home game days. They got your new Bugs playoff merchandise, jerseys, apparel, and much more. But they're also open during business hours on non-game days. Just give us a call, 318-636-7094. Let us know you're coming. Kimberly Jacks will take good care of you. Business hours are 9 to 5. Along to the far corner. Onto the stick of Skrovic. Skrovic spins it around down low behind the net. Gets it into the near corner. Thrown in front. That was Justin Kerr. Now Murakami. Right point there to Rizzo. Sends one down low. On net. That was off the stick of James. Save made there by Sagan Lescarbot. Haru and James get tussled up pretty good. They got to clean this up, and they got to get the net back onto its moorings. With 1:39 remaining here in the opening period. This face-off will stay in deep in the Mudbug zone. Face-off right wing circle to the left of Sagan Lescarbot. Bergeron up against Nickel. Face-off tied up, taken there by Nickel. Now D will drill it off the far side boards and all the way in. Into the Brahmas zone. Rizzo up off the stick of Bergeron. Hamstead through the middle. Taken there by Tess. Tess holds the zone. 80 seconds left in the period. Up off the stick of Rizzo. He'll yank it in down low behind the Bugs net. Nickel along that far corner. Sushinsky able to slide it up off the far side boards back out to center. A little space here for Austin to work with. He'll gain the zone right side. Work it in off the stick of Rizzo, who breaks it up. Along into the near corner. Tied up, that's Tess behind the Brahmas net. Now down to a minute remaining in the opening period. Played back out to center. Deeb has it near half boards, and he'll just go ahead and lob it in to the far corner deep in the Brahmas zone. Off the far side, that's Zavranuk touched up there to Tess, and Tess will float it up ahead onto the stick. Or no, I went too far there for Bergeron, rather. Into the near corner, 35 seconds remaining in the opening period. Murphy, far side there to Fleet. Fleet's got it up ahead there to McKay, dropped off, and the Mudbugs come in too early. Boy, Ian Emery giving the Mudbugs a lot of good minutes. Suffered an upper body injury back in December, and that January time frame had a full surgery and recovery back at home. Big hello to the Emerys, tuned in tonight from Rochester, New York. Glad to have them with us. It has been a long road to recovery for Ian Emery. We're glad to have him with us. And back in action. Worked in, fired toward the net there by Vasilo, gets blocked, and it deflects into the protective netting behind Roloffs. Down to 18 seconds remaining here in the opening period. Face off to the left of Roloffs. Another tie-up again. We'll do it again. Litchard getting warned sternly that second time. Up against Justin Kerr. Boy, now Justin Kerr getting a stern lecture. Right wing circle draw, one there by Justin Kerr. Played back to Ingles. Ingles, far side there to James. He'll jolt it off the far side boards back out to center. Fleet's got it. He'll ring it in off the far side boards back in. Still time here. James has got it. And, boy, Burke, chance here. Turnaround shot there by Litchard. And it was touched in there by Morgan. Didn't get on net. And that'll do it for the period. We've played one period here from George's Pond and Hearst Coliseum in game number 4 of the South Division Finals. The Bugs leading in shots on goal 10-5 over the Brahmas. We are scoreless after one. Stick around for the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Playoff Hockey.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life. so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFatta & Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFatta & Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defattapi.com for more information.
Welcome back into the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. One of our favorites, longtime Mudbugs captain, leader. He's got over 200 games under his belt, and he's coming in for a visit. 4 years as a Mudbug. Garrett Steele, just a privilege and honor for you to make time and speak with us.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, Chet.
Talk about what's been going on with you. You're out of hockey, and you're a working man now.
Yeah, I moved back home, obviously, after the season ended last year, and I'm still playing a little bit of puck here and there when I can fill in the ice time, but I'm working 9 to 5 now at a heating and cooling business.
Okay, and what do you exactly do? I mean, I know this is Dad's business, right? Mm-hmm. Yep. And what do you exactly do?
I'm a service technician, so I go out and fix people's furnaces and air conditionings when they're not working.
Wow, that's awesome. And coming back here, I mean, talk about what it's like being in George's Pond, and I mean, you're not playing.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like a little bit of a fever dream walking in here to the Hirsch and being on the other side of it. It's just as exciting, but it's definitely different.
Yeah. And we talked a couple of times last year, and I guess that option was that you were thinking about it, playing hockey at the next level, or going into the family business. I mean, I know that wasn't an easy decision. When was that decision made, and how hard was it?
It definitely took me a while. After I got home for a couple months, I just kind of relaxed. I took a little time away from the rink, and I just kind of put my options down on the table, and I felt that going into this business and starting my career was the best thing for me. And obviously I missed the game, and being here in Shreveport makes you miss it even more, getting to see all the people that were such a huge part of my life, and that's what I'm definitely grateful for, and glad to be back and be able to see all the people again.
And I mean, you're very talented in school, great grades. Did you no thought of going to college just for the education point, or maybe later down the road, or I didn't know if that was any kind of option for you?
Yeah, I looked into it. Just not a huge upside into the business that I was going into anyways. I take certification classes now that are important for more specialized to what I do, which is definitely more beneficial for me.
Awesome, that's awesome. You missed Simo Bushler by a week. I don't know if that was planned or unplanned, but that kind of sucks missing that guy.
I know. Bushy gave me a couple calls and definitely rubbed it in while he was here, so I'm going to have to do him a favor and do the same thing to him, but we should have planned that a little bit better.
And you haven't had a chance to talk to the guys, but, you know, I know how much you learn from David Brazil. How much were you able to kind of pass what you learned and what you absorbed over to Hayden Nickel and Liam Fleet, now a captain? We got two captains this year, a little bit different. And then we got also a couple other leaders, you know, Ryan Burke and Logan Haru somehow got an A as well. No, I'm kidding. But you know what I mean, this leadership group, and talk about kind of, you know, how you were able to kind of pass on over any kind of words of wisdom and into that group.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I talk with Haydo pretty much every day, and he's a great guy, great captain, and Fleeter too. I mean, they're sponges, you know. They really were just soaking up everything that I thought that I could teach them and everything that they needed to learn. And a big point for me was to make it their own. I'm not going to be like David Brazil or Giovanni Procopio, and they're not going to be like me. And from what I've seen this year, Haydo's done a great job, Fleeter's done a great job, and Berkey and even Hero stepping into that role. And it's just awesome to see that they've taken things that I've taught them and put their own spin on it, and hopefully they're doing the same thing for next year's leaders.
I don't know if you keep up, but this team's won, you know, 14 of their last 16 before going into the series. Do you keep up with Mudbugs hockey? It's always a part of your heart. I'm sure you keep up with the wins and losses and the progress.
Oh yeah, I've been watching the boys and always keeping up, and get to repost when Berkey has a nice night, or I get to
he's had a lot of those.
Yep. It's been awesome. It's been really fun to watch.
I mean, I know you got a great job. I mean, do you wake up any kind of mornings going, man, I wish I was back on the ice? Or do you have any of those kind of like moments where I really missed the game at that league and at that level?
The best way that I can explain it is I don't miss the game as much as I miss the people and the experiences that those people gave me, like Soupy and just all sorts of guys that if I had named, I'd be here for 30 minutes. But
you had like 30 associate head coaches about.
Yeah, literally. But like I said, it's really just the people and the experiences that I miss, and I'm forever grateful for that. And I'm also grateful for the position I'm in now, because I get to do things like watch my little brother play football, and that's something I'd never trade. So
I heard he's got a pretty good arm, doesn't he?
Yeah, he can sling it for sure.
You mentioned Coach Soupy. I wanted to ask you about him. I mean, he was your coach for 4 years. You had different associate head coaches, but talk about your relationship with Coach Soupy. I mean, he's one of the more unique guys that you ever come across. More alone, unique coaches. He's sometimes can be that kind of soft teddy bear, and he can also get hard on you, behind the bench as well. Talk about, your relationship with him and how you grew, maybe not only as a hockey player, but as a person.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, like you said, Soupy's one of a kind, and the amount of things that I learned from him are just crazy. Like my leadership came from him and David Brazil. Just being around him daily, his process and his trust in people and his sociable skills are something that I really took from him, is how great he is with people and how aware he is of everyone around him and how important everyone around him is to him. And that is a really special thing that I've learned not everyone has, and I was definitely glad to be around him.
You talked about David Brazil, and you were part of a Robertson Cup championship, a couple of years ago, just after the COVID canceled season. How much do you keep in touch with guys from years prior? I mean, you've been through, a bunch of sets of goalies. I mean, we go back to Mason Balboa, Richie Perron, Cole Hudson, Arseny Sergeyev, Devin Bobek, and the year he had a couple of years ago. Mm-hmm. How much do you keep up with, the past years, even before last year? Do you keep up with them?
Yes, definitely. I mean, the Robertson Cup guys, you're a champion forever, sure. So it's hard not to keep up with those guys. We talk pretty much once or twice a week just to keep up, and we got some plans to come back down here for a wedding, and so we're all excited for that. And like I said, it's the relationships that you build, and it really is a brotherhood that you build here in Shreveport, and I think that that's unique to Shreveport, and that's why it's so special to be here.
I heard a rumor from your adoring billet dad. You're going to be going in a stretch limo, coming in a stretch limo tomorrow night. Is this your first limo status? Because I would have to say, it might not be your first one. Because you wear the turtleneck, you got the style going on, you have a very pristine style. You coming in a limo tomorrow night?
That's what I'm hearing from Chuck. I mean, I definitely didn't plan it, and I've never been in a limo before, but he likes to come in flashy, so I'm riding with Chuck.
Talk about having that as a billet that practically 4 years, and you're coming back and seeing Chucky Landry, the Muellers. What was that like going back there?
Oh man, it was awesome. It's like a family reunion. You live with Carla and Martin and Chuck and everyone in that household, and them opening up their home was just such a special thing to me, and it is really like seeing the second extension of my family. So it was awesome to see all them, and I'll get to spend the weekend with them, and I'm really excited.
I know Chucky Landry takes a lot of credit in his home cooked meals. Takes a lot of pride. What's your favorite? Do you have a top dollar one?
Ooh, it wouldn't be a meal for me. It would probably be his jalapeno poppers. They're just world renowned. I'm yet to have one even close to come to his.
Are you still kind of on a, because I know as hockey players you kind of have that strict diet, and did you kind of let loose a little bit? Or?
I was never great at having the strict diet. That's from my dad for sure, but
I was gonna say Coach Soupy maybe too.
Yeah, exactly. Soup added into that. He can take some blame there, but I've never been a big diet guy, but I eat pretty healthy.
Hayden Nichols got this thing called the Dessert Club. Were you a big dessert guy? Because I got kind of overshadowed on the road trips with Hato, Coach. Yep. Devin Boback would go a little heavy too on his little cinnamon rolls, and I don't know what you guys got there. Were you a part of that kind of Onstad? He was a big shake drinker. Oh, yeah. What were you part of that too? Did you have a big sweet tooth?
Yeah, I would join the dessert club, so to speak, every once in a while, but it was just to go hang out with Hato and those guys because you're there for the desserts and the people, like I said, so they're always fun.
I know you have diabetes, and you've had that since you were a kid. I know you've had some bad episodes on certain road trips. Did that play a factor at all for you stepping away?
Not really. I mean, at this point in my life, I've had diabetes longer than I haven't because I was diagnosed when I was 8. So being 22 now it's basically just a part of my life. It's something I'm going to have to deal with until I'm gone. So it didn't really play a huge part in my decision.
I hear you. And a lot of our guys this year, complain about our little 2.5-week road trips. I talked to Bushy about this, and full well, and I know you remember like it was yesterday, the 6-weeker, It got a little greasy. It was a little bit, there were some L's on that trip, a little too many. What do you remember about that trip? I think that was a coming of age, bringing everybody together, but it got a little bit sickening as well. Guys got sick, didn't they?
Oh, yeah. I mean, a shower on the road just wouldn't clean off the dirt that was produced on that road trip. Being on the bus and the heat, and obviously the bus never is always running right. You're not always having AC, and it gets a little sticky. And
how many laundry loads did you have that road trip?
Oh, man.
At least 2 or 3.
At least. I mean, you just got to re-wear. You got to get a couple wears in every pair of socks. I mean, it's not a clean feeling, that's for sure.
Now, I felt like you got a couple of new suits kind of every season. Now, I mean, are those collecting dusts in the closet? Because, I mean, you used to have, like, you had that pink one, you had a little bit of you had a very blue one. I remember. Are they just collecting dust in the closet now, or do you have any occasion to put those babies on?
No, I mean, unless I wanted to have a little dress up and look at myself, but nothing. No, I mean, no reason to wear a suit in the job I'm working right now, but those are definitely sitting in the closet.
You know who's carrying your style a little bit? And I don't know if you noticed from last year, Liam Fleet. He has a little bit of a Steeler-ish. Do you see that a little bit?
Yeah, no, Fleeter's got some good style, that's for sure. I like looking at what he's got going on and the hats he's wearing and stuff. He's got it going on for sure.
We're talking to Garrett Steele here, and we're going to wrap things up here on the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. You're dropping the puck. I mean, I know you're one of those guys who doesn't want to be so much in that kind of limelight, because now you're taking that step back. Are you looking forward to it? Are you a little maybe nervous because it's a little bit different? I mean, you're going to probably see Hato or Fleet or someone there, and that's a former teammate.
Yeah, no, I've never been on this side of it, that's for sure. And like you said, I don't want to be a huge spotlight guy, but it's definitely I take a lot of pride in the fact that I've been asked to do it, and that's very important to me, and I appreciate it extremely. And it's just been awesome to be here and to get to do that. So just the cherry on top.
You said you play a little pickup hockey. If we organize an alumni game, this is something we've been working on. Hopefully next year, would you make it?
Oh, yeah, I would definitely try to get down here, and I'd definitely try to get in everyone's ear and get them down here as well, because that'd be a lot of fun.
That's Garrett Steele, former Mudbugs captain, longtime Mudbug, over 200 games, and he makes time to speak with us yet again. Steeler, thank you so much for the time, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thanks, Chad. I appreciate it.
We'll have more after these messages here on the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata & Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata & Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hearst Coliseum. Maybe not the best period of Mudbugs hockey, but certainly not the worst. They were able to outshoot the Brahmas 10-5, but they came up empty on a couple of power play opportunities. And boy, that is a stinger against a very talented Brahmas team like this one. Mudbugs will skate from right to left. Second period coming up, and it's brought to you by DeFata and Associates, Investigative and Risk Analysis Services. Personal matters, child custody cases, internal theft problems within your business. Just call our main man, Jerry DeFata, at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or log on to defatapi.com. The Mudbugs can certainly take a lot of positives out of that opening period and try to build off a stronger second period. Mudbugs trying to force a Game 5 in the South Division Final Series, which would be tomorrow night from the NITEC Sports Center at 7 o'clock. Parichka to take the draw for the Bugs, and he wins it. Playing on back there to Haru. Vassilo to the left side. There to Murphy. On over to Vassilo. Vassilo gains the blue line. Right side. And he'll go ahead and whale it in behind the Brahmas cage. Excuse me. Back out to center it goes. Haru to the left side there to Seminaire, the big rig. He'll go ahead and rip it in. Slowed down there by roll-offs. Into the far corner it goes. Keskintepi along the end boards there to Tess. Tess had trouble handling it. And now he has it along the left side. And he'll go ahead and slug it off the near side window, and all the way down it goes. Icing on Lone Star. 0-0 game with 44 seconds gone by here in the second. Face off left wing circle. Burke will take it. Face off one there by Burke. Over to Morgan. Morgan near corner toward the net. Kicked aside there by Roloffs. Play to the left point. Austin across. Fired toward the net. Blocked. And jabbed at there by Litcher, but he was tied up. And it went away. Now puck back out to center. As the puck is collared in deep there by Litchard into the near corner. Keskintepi behind his net, gave it away. Morgan played back up top to Austin along the left point. He'll settle it in along the end boards behind the Lone Star cage. Into the near corner it goes. Played to the left point now. Up the middle, that's Zadvernuk. Zadvernuk up ahead. Avoids a hit. That's Tess. Tess now down low. Shot toward the net. Save made there by Sagan Lescarbo as Zadvernuk was looking for another shot toward the net. Stopped down there by Sagan Lescarbo on a shot from the left point there by Oteri. Boy, the Brahmas really couldn't get much of any sustained pressure on Sagan Lescarbo. But they got a few good ones, and they get their best look of the period here in the second. Zavernuk up against Nickel. Face off one there by Zavernuk. Played to the far corner, down low now behind the Bugs net. Played around the near side boards. Murakami able to pinch the zone in down low. Spun around there is D, but backhander toward the net. Sticked away there by Sagan Lescarbo. High slot fired toward the net. Blockered away there by Sagan Lescarbo as McDonald was looking for one. Now played back out to center. 3-on-2 if the Bugs hurry. Off the stick of Nickel. He couldn't handle that one cleanly. Far corner. That's Deeb. Hard hit there by Oteri down low. Nickel played back up top to Murphy. Across Austin toward the net. Blocked. And now Oteri Far side there to McDonald. McDonald waits. He'll wait. And he'll go ahead and guide it into the far corner. Near corner. Broken up. Stolen away there by Justin Kerr. Down low there to James. James fires one toward the net. And he lifted it high. Now play to the left point. Settled down there by Emmons. Emmons across. Right point there to Isenberg. Isenberg flaps it off the end boards. Now off the near side boards. Poked at there by Cook. And now held in there by Justin Kerr. Fired toward the net. It was off the stick of Emery, and it deflects into the protective netting for a break in the action. Almost 3 minutes gone by here in the DeFata and Associates LLC second period. I want to remind our fans, if you want to celebrate your next birthday party at George's Pond, you can. Private party room, private ice time are available. Great packages are still available. Give us a call at 318-636-7094 or by logging on to mudbugshockey.com. Ask for the very lovely Miss Lauren. She'll take care of you and celebrate your next birthday party at George's Pond and Hirsch Coliseum. Face-off one there by the Bugs. The puck golfed off the near side boards, and it deflects out of play. Big hello to Mr. Glenn Turner, one of our loyal Mudbugs fans watching from Big Spring, Texas. Glad to have him with us. Face-off back in, down low into the Mudbug zone. Mudbugs in their 16th elimination game of their NAHL franchise history. They're 11-4 in these types of games. Now Masick tied up, and now off the back heel of McKay. McKay through the middle. Will gallop up through the middle of the ice, and he'll go ahead and whack it off the far side boards and in deep. Play to the far side, off the stick, touched up, and nudged at there by Capello, and he's able to smack it back out to center. Sushinsky left side up off the skate of McKay. Down low, paddled down there by Roloffs. Near side, that's Isenberg. Kissed off the near side boards back out to center as Seminara gives Isenberg a big rock into the boards. Haru behind his own net, far side, pass misfired. All the way down, it's going to get on net, and Roloffs has got to cover it up for a whistle. $16-11 remaining here in the DeFata and Associates LLC second. 0-0 is the score. Long change for both teams. This is where you really like a power play opportunity. Face off to the right of Roloffs. One there by the Bugs, and Vassilo tried to dribble one toward the net. It was ate up there by Ingles. Played off the far side boards. Caught down there by Austin. Puck now knifed in down low behind the Brahmas net. Seminara's in there. Vassilo now able to gas it out of that stall. Into the near corner it goes. Now down low behind the Brahmas net. Far side. Bergeron now tied up and taken there by Hamstead. Across. The Brahmas might have some numbers here. Tess. Hamstead fired there by Tess, and it's smothered up there by Sagan Lescarnabo. Boy, on transition, Lone Star had a good look at it there as they worked up the ice from left to right. Still a scoreless affair. 4:24 gone by here in the DeFata and Associates LLC second. Face off to the left of the Mudbugs net. Tied up, one there by Lone Star, but taken there by Morgan. Morgan will chip it up ahead there to Litchard, who will softly tap it in off the far side boards and in deep into the Brahma zone. Held in there by Sushinsky. He'll now forward it in down low off the stick of Litchard, up off the stick of Skrovic. And he'll be able to push it back out to center, but the puck now controlled there by Litchard, and he'll retrieve back behind his own net, give it to Haru. Haru back to Litchard. And now Litchard a little trouble with it. On the far corner, sealed up, and the Brahmas now turn it over. Or forced the turnover. Along far wing. Wait, snapped one off the post. That was Murakami. And now Skurovic was there. And boy, Murakami with a wicked shot, and it gets the post. Far half ball thrown across there to Murakami. Murakami toward the net. Blockered away there by Sagan Lescarbot. Play back. Skurovic fires one, and he shot it wide. Held in there by Murakami. He'll poke it in down low. Off the stick of McDonald, now taken there by Burke. And now Sushinsky behind the Bugs net. Stolen away. Here's a chance. James across toward the net. Oh, he shot it wide. I don't know how Justin Kerr missed it. That might have been rolling, or there might have been a stick that got in the way of that tap-in for Justin Kerr. Boy, the Mudbugs were scattered, and the Brahmas were all over the net. They just couldn't punch one in, as the Brahmas iced the puck all the way down for a break in the action. Dan Wildfong up in arms, literally in front of that Brahmas bench. Dan Wildfong was yelling at the assistant to get the tablet out. I think the Brahmas thought they saw something along that sequence from Justin Kerr. He was yelling at Logan Murphy, get the tablet out, I want to look at this. Now Jaden Carter's got the tablet out. And now Dan Wildfong's got his arms up. And I think he's going to try to bring the official in. We might have a review here. Logan Murphy looks like he likes what he saw behind that Lone Star bench. Boy, we got a timeout here. They're looking at this. Did the puck go into the net? And I think they're thinking that puck might have went in and then went out real quick, when I think Justin Kerr and Brock James had the Mudbugs really sprawling out all over the place. That was all caused by Brock James, who caused the turnover. Boy, a hardy review here. Remember, if Lone Star comes up empty here, it would be a 2-minute penalty on the Brahmas. It's like a free timeout for both teams. They want to get the clipboard out. Michael Hill now has got his tablet out. He's looking at what Dan Wildfong and Logan Murphy, the Lone Star coaching staff, is looking at. Coach Soupy now along the shoulder of Michael Hill. Boy, what a critical moment in this game. We are scoreless with 5:56 gone by here in the second. Boy, and the longer this takes, you got to feel good if you're a Brahmas fan. I start to get a little concerned if you're the Mudbugs right now. Long look at this one. A long and hardy review. Hendrich is looking very good at this one, and we'll get the call now. We got a goal. Lone Star's on the board. Boy, after a lengthy review, the Brahmas have scored a goal. At 5:06 into the second, a disputed goal goes the Brahmas' way here in game number 4. I believe it's Justin Kerr. We'll get the official call from the official. Boy, Dan Wildfong's challenge works to perfection. He was dancing behind that Brahmas bench, and now we'll reset the clock to 14:54. Shots on goal tied 11 apiece. So early on here in the second period, Lone Star is on the board first. It's Ray Murakami who gets the goal. So it was his shot from the left point that hit the post and went into the net. Played back up, fire toward the net. Tipped off the stick of Bergeron. So the longtime Brahma makes his mark in this series with a huge goal. Behind the Bugs net. Into the near corner. The Brahmas looking for more. And they got the puck driven in deep in the Mudbug zone. Now along that far half wall. And the puck now floated back out to center. Puck slung back in. Now played back into the Brahma zone. Down low. Carried back out by Lone Star. A 1-0 lead on Ray Murakami's goal after a lengthy review from the official. Now played back, shot toward the net, off the stick of Masick. Along to the near corner it goes. Played back out to center. Loose puck taken there by Ray Murakami, who's got the goal. The difference in this game. Murakami's first of these playoffs. Once again from Zad Vernuk and Brock James. And it comes at 5:06 as the puck deflects into the protective netting in front of Sagan Lescarbon and then goes behind him. .12:43 remaining here in the second. The Brahmas won, the Mudbugs nothing. Face-off tied up and won there by Lone Star, but taken there by Seminara. Played on back there to Austin. Boy, pass with a lot of steam. Handcuffed Sushinsky to the near side there to Austin. He missed everybody. No icing. Vassilo comes in deep along to the far corner. Mudbugs got to start generating some pressure here. Played off the near side boards off the stick of Skrlovic. Now along the left point, battling for a good stick there by Oteri, back out to center. And he'll go ahead and sledge it in behind the Bugs net. Along into the near corner, 8 minutes gone by here in the second. Lone Star on top, 1-0. In game number 4 of the South Division Final Series, the Mudbugs playing for their lives tonight. They must win to keep their season alive and force a Game 5 tomorrow night at 7 o'clock back at the Shoebox. Along to the left side, tied up, Seminara and Isenberg both go down. Lugged back in, here's Hamstead. Fires one toward the net, in and out of the glove of Sagan Lescarbon, and he'll cover it up. And we got a break in the action. 11:37 to go here in the second. It's the Brahmas 1, the Mudbugs nothing. This is Shreveport Mudbugs playoff hockey.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum, honoring our hometown hero with a standing ovation. Another great crowd in the last home game for Mudbugs hockey in this season, regardless of what happens this evening. Face off to the left of Sagan. Lescarball taken there by Lone Star. Shot toward the net. Ricochets back out to center there by James. Haru, right side. The Bugs got to generate some chances here. They're getting outshot 9-1 in this period. Morgan send one down low along the far back door. And he missed everybody. Now along the far corner, taken there by Oteri. Played around in the near side. Now down low into the near corner. Played around now to Owen Kerr. He'll grab it. He'll paddle it back there to Murakami. Murakami far side. Will lift it up ahead. Here's James, 2-on-1 if the Brahmas hurry. And that pass gets blocked and bunkered into the near corner. It was a pass there for James. Now right back out. Here comes Morgan. Gains his own. Right side. Blocked off there by Isenberg. 10:45 remaining here in the second. The Brahmas won, the Mudbugs nothing. Mudbugs still have one recorded shot on net in this period. And that has got to be a problem. Now punched at there by Tesk, trying to get around Murch. Broken up there by Tesk, creating havoc, and now the puck just pinballs back into the near corner and deflects out of play. Look out to my right, and everybody seems to be all right. Face off near Mudbugs blue line. Masick up against Emery. Emery wins the draw. Well, Ian Emery has been sharp these last couple of games. Giving the Mudbugs a shot in the arm. Here he now takes this pass, fires one toward the net. Left pad save, rebound chance, blocked in front. Boy, all made because of Emery, who won the draw, then took it toward the net. As the Brahmas come in down low, there was a whistle. Well, that was an inadvertent whistle. Played off the near side boards all the way down. Well, you think about the long road to recovery for Ian Emery, one of the great guys in this league, and it's been a pleasure to be around him when he's been here. Quietest guy in the first month of the season. One of my favorites as we get to the tail end of this season. Played off the near side boards up ahead, and some of my best conversations have been with Emery. When I never thought that was possible in the first month of the season, when I didn't think he knew how to talk. And our opening trip back over to Blaine for the showcase. Well, that got figured out pretty early as the puck deflects into the Mudbugs bench. I think it all started when I talked to Mr. Emery. Once I got to know the family, all of a sudden Ian Emery came around to me. And it's been awesome. That's one of my joys of this position, is getting to know the guys. I have a lot of favorites. I love everybody on the team, but getting a chance to talk to them one-on-one, it's a lot of joy in that, and learning their story and what they've gone through in hockey and their family background. It's been a lot of fun. Played on net there by Sagan Lescarball. It went in for icing, though, off the end boards. 9:23 remaining here in the DeFata and Associates LLC second. The Brahmas won, the Mudbugs nothing. Mudbugs Hockey Night brought to you by Buttercup's Cupcakes. They delivered a nice batch to Club 34 this evening for all our PSL holders. Buttercup's Cupcakes, a proud core partner of Mudbugs Hockey. Shot toward the net there by Seminaire from the near corner. Sticked away there by Roloffs. The puck fluttered into the near corner there by Ingles. Now down low behind the Mudbugs net. Played off to the near corner. Fighting for it. Far side, off the far side boards, back out to center. As now the puck chipped up ahead off the back heel of Murphy. Glove down there by Keskin-Tepe, who will fuel it up ahead there to Justin Kerr. Justin Kerr, 2-on-1. He spins it around down low. Pass broken up off the skate of Murphy. Boy, this ice has been tilted heavily toward the Brahmas' favor. To the left side to Keskin-Tepe. He'll wrist it in. And now Haru through the middle. Off the stick of James. Now Justin Kerr will spar it in. Haru to the left side there to Morgan. Morgan through the middle. Morgan gains his own. And he'll go ahead and push it in behind the Brahmas net. Play to the far side. Up off the stick of Owen Kerr, held in there. Nickel nails one toward the net, blocked. Spun into the far corner there by Morgan. Keskin-Tepe up off the stick. Owen Kerr held up a little bit. Puck jousted back out to center and deflects out of play. You're going to be sure to get your 2024-2025 season tickets. They're on sale now. Great seats do remain. Be a part of the Mudbugs family. Lock in a seat for every home game next season by giving us a call at 318-636-7094, by emailing Miss Kimberly Jacks, Kimberly@mudbugshockey.com. Right wing shot there by Murch. Gets blocked in front there by Hampstead. Murch now along to the far corner. Played off the far side boards, back out to center. Taken there by Tess. The Brahmas got numbers. Tess across, just under the skate, or stick rather, of Bergeron. Bergeron back up top. Murakami waits. Flips one toward the net. Stick save made there by Sagan Lescarbot. Puck rimmed into the near corner. Banked back up top. Taken away there by Nickel. Now Deeb through the middle. Deeb skates in. Fires one toward the net. In and out of the glove of Roloffs. And for Roloffs, he's a bit cold. Hasn't seen very many shots in the second period. Tipped in front. Rebound chance. Another save made there by Roloffs as Nickel got denied twice at the doorstep. And a good job there along the back chip there by Austin as Masick was trying to split the D. Hard hit. Now blown tire through the middle. Austin comes right through. He gets taken down. And we got a penalty coming up. This one's going against Lone Star. It's a tripping infraction. With 6:41 to go here in the second, the Mudbugs will have their third power play of the night. Boy, and Dan Wildfong's got that ticky-tacky look on his face. And he is going to have to get his penalty kill back up to speed as the Scott Powerline power play will get to work for the Bugs for the third time this evening. Later stages of the second. Face-off tied up. Mudbugs win the draw, now taken back out. Here's a chance shorthanded for McDonald. He skates in, and he just dribbles one toward the net, sticked away there by Sagan Lescarbot. Now lugged up the ice, Murphy. Litcher to Haru. Haru will rifle it in. Played along the end boards, off the far side boards. Haru trying to chip it in down low, and the puck is caromed off the near side boards and all the way down there by McDonald. Out of his net goes Sagan Lescarbeau along the left side. Now through the middle, that's Deeb. Gains the zone, left side. Deeb fires one. Fought off there by Rolovs, and it ricochets all the way down. Down to a $1:05 remaining on this Scott Powerline power play. Rolovs out of his net. Far side, Keskintepi off the far side boards. Held in there by Haru. Haru to Cook down low. Right wing blast there by Vassilo. Fought off there by Rolovs. Puck flipped out of play, and we will get a whistle. .5:33 remaining here in the second. Lone Star 1, Shreveport nothing. Face off to the left of Rolovs. Tied up, and Ingles able to shake it all the way down. 40 seconds remaining on the Scott Powerline power play. Haru works it in, left side, a little space. Thrown in front, off the stick, covered up there by Rolovs. It's a good stick there by Oteri to slow it down for Rolovs to dive on the hot potato to cover it up. Down to 34 seconds remaining on Capello's tripping infraction. The Brahmas 1, the Mudbugs nothing. Game number 4 of the South Division Final Series. Tied up, Deeb waits. Now across, waiting, Deeb across, right wing, Vassilo throws it toward the net, tipped. That might have hit the post. Into the far corner it goes, back up top now, across there to Deeb. Deeb waits, Deeb, right wing, surveys to the left point, there to Fleet. Still time left, 10 seconds on the man advantage. Puck now twisted in, back up top, Cook across right wing, down low off the stick of Nickel, and that'll do it for the man advantage. Out of the net comes Capello. Fleet fires one toward the net, off the stick of Murakami. 0 for 3 are the Bugs on the man advantage. Cook, high slot, Fleet, over to Vassilo, and Vassilo ripped one wide as it ricochets back out to center. 4:20 remaining here in the second. The Brahmas on top 1-0 as Cook will sizzle it back into the Brahma zone. Down low into the near corner. Played up ahead, that's Lone Star. Into the far corner, down low. Good move. McDonald, a backhander, fought off there by Sagan Lescarbeau. Held in there by Emmons. He's able to skip it in down low behind the Bugs net. And now along the left side, Austin up off the stick of Owen Kerr. Far side, that's Marino. Back down low there to Sushinsky. Will take his time. Up ahead, intercepted there by Isenberg. And now taken there by McKay. And Burke was screened there by the official inadvertently. Up ahead, worked in. That's Justin Kerr. Over to Owen Kerr. Owen Kerr into the near corner. No relation between the two. Down low, taken away. Justin Kerr tried to come in. That's a good stick there by Murphy. Murphy back behind his own net to the left side there to Burke. He'll go ahead and jar it up ahead there to Morgan. His pass broken up, and now the Brahmas back the other way. Here's Tess. Fires one toward the net, blocked. Another shot toward the net, tipped in front. Covered up there by Sagan Lescarbeau. Pushing and shoving after the whistle. Bergeron and Morgan tied up. As we are down to 2:52 remaining here in the second period. Face-off will stay in deep. The Mudbug zone. Parichka will take the draw. Up against Capello. Face-off tied up, taken there by Parichka. Up ahead off the back heel of Seminaire. Now Murch to the near corner. Oh, dealt it around to the far side there to Vassilo. Vassilo, who was so big in the El Paso series. Trying to get him going here in this series before it's too late. Into the near corner, Sable. Sable has it. Along the end boards, tied up now into the near corner. Oh, hard hit. Looked like Seminaire got his, or Sable might have got his head popped off. Shot toward the net. It was going wide. Glove down there by Rolovs. And he wants to cover it up. With 2:18 remaining here in the second. Stick around for the Nikki's Mexican Restaurant postgame show. We'll tell you all about this one. Don't drink the water. Try our margaritas today. Nikki's Mexican Restaurant, a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs Hockey. Face-off tied up. And it was won there by Lone Star. Taken, shot toward the net there from the right wing by Cook. It got blocked off. Left point, Murphy. Bounced down low, slowed down there by Zavernuk. Zavernuk gets held up, hooked up there by Nickel. Looked in invert now, right point shot there by Haru. Glove down there by Haru. Or rather by Rolovs. Haru shot the net, shot it toward the net from the right point, and Rolovs made the routine glove stop. 1:55 remaining here in the second. Wholesale line change for the Brahmas. Mudbugs have work to do in this game. They are down 1-0. Face-off right wing circle. Litcher to take it. Won there by Justin Kerr. Justin Kerr has it far side. He'll go ahead and work it around, weed through the maze of Mudbug jerseys. Now taken along the right side. Here's Morgan working it back in. Morgan fires one toward the net, blocked in front there by Owen Kerr. And now Auteri off the near side boards. And the puck is golfed back out to center. Up ahead, that's James. Gains the zone into the Mudbug zone. Here's James. Far half wall, snaps one, he scores. That's Brock James. And that is a heck of a shot from the top of the far circle. And the Brahmas have a 2-0 lead. And that's a late period goal, which is going to sting. Boy, Brock James with a big game tonight. 1 goal, 1 assist as he snaps one past again. Les Carbeau at 18:36. Owen Kerr and Justin Kerr did the work. They get the helpers and they're looking for more. Here's Bergeron down low. Mudbugs really on their heels now. Down by a pair, staring down their season. Down to a minute remaining here in the second. Played through the middle. Now down low. Along the end boards behind the Brahmas net. Pushing and shoving. 30 seconds remaining here in the second. You would expect the Brahmas to really try to suffocate the Mudbugs' chances here, as they'll have one more period to try to rally to keep their season alive. Or maybe get one here late. They have time. Here's Mertz into the near corner. Mertz tucked in front. 8 up there by Isenberg. Far side, too far. Right point shot. Blocked there by, I think that was Hamstead. Now, glove down there by Roloff's. Way out of his net. Another shot toward the net. Hit the post as Nickel was trying to catch him napping. Boy, Roloff's a little dangerous there as he took it around that far corner, just trying to work off the rest of the seconds. That almost bit him in the butt, but the buzzer sounds. The Brahmas 2, the Mudbugs nothing. We've played 2 here at George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. This is Game 4 of the South Division Finals. And you're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Playoff Hockey.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates invest a range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter, like a child custody case, or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or visit them online at defadapi.com.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
Welcome back into the Sonic Drive-In second intermission show, joined by one of my favorites. He's back. He's back for a visit. Simo Bushler, last year's Mudbugs netminder. Bushy, so glad to have you back with us.
Glad to be back. Excited. Can't wait to watch some Mudbugs hockey.
Talk about the feeling of just getting back into Georges Pond and Hirsch Coliseum. Of course, a place you made home, had a lot of great memories for the last couple of seasons. What was that like?
Obviously, coming back, a lot of great memories just came rushing back to me, and getting to see some of the guys I used to play with, and obviously Coach Soupy and Hilly. It's just a lot of good memories that I really cherish a lot.
Yeah. Can you believe it? You walked in now. Hayden Nickel, one of your closest, a captain. Liam Fleet, you know him very well, co-captain. So you see some of the guys. What was it like talking to them and catching up? Were they excited to see you? And I'm sure it was likewise.
Yeah, knowing that those guys are obviously like in a leadership position now, you kind of see it while they're playing with you that they're going to kind of take those roles when you leave. But getting to see those guys is obviously great. Put a smile on my face. Had a dinner with Hato. Got to shoot it a bit with Leader and RA and all those guys. Definitely missed talking with them, and obviously like talking with them, getting those memories of how we used to talk, like certain jokes that we used to have that like you don't really get a lot while you're away from these guys. Just obviously just comes back and just feels like you've never really left.
Yeah, see, I was just talking to you about some of our guys who were, weren't too happy about the 2-week road trip we did not too long ago. You remember the 6-weeker, don't you?
Yeah, 6 weeks. 6 weeks was brutal, but definitely a lot of memories on that road trip too. Can't get too much close with a group of guys and hanging out with them every day for 6 weeks. So
I recall a Logan Kotinski cooking competition. Yeah. But now you're at Mercyhurst. You've had, you haven't been able to play that much, but you did have some great starts. Of course, that one big shutout earlier in the season. I mean, just talk about kind of your experience at Mercyhurst and how you're liking it so far.
Yeah, it's definitely different. It's obviously it was my dream to go and play at the NCAA level, and obviously a dream come true when I get to walk in the locker room and put on the jersey every day. So I'm super grateful for all that, and it's a different game a little bit and takes a bit of adjusting to do, and obviously like the guys are better, like the goalies are better, so there's just that extra level of compete that you gotta bring to the table every day, and I'm still learning, and I'm excited to obviously our season just ended, which kind of stinks, but I'm getting to see some guys move on to pro, which I haven't got to see yet, and obviously ready to get my training kicked off once I get back and just get ready, geared up for the next season, and hopefully things start taking up from there.
What are you studying at Mercyhurst?
I'm doing finance and data science. Yeah, just I've always been a school guy, and just I don't know, piques my interest. So yeah, I don't know. I'm liking it. Keeps me a bit busy. So
if I say so myself, you had some really good goalie partners in Mudbug Nation. Of course, Devin Bobek. Just congrats on a national championship for him, and then Nikolai Goich, of course, who you just saw the other day. Is this goalie partner that you have in Mercyhurst, is he up to par with those two, fine human beings?
Yeah, I got to live with Sayer every day, so obviously it's great having him around. We get to talk hockey a lot. He's an unbelievable goaltender, great guy, and just obviously great to be around him and get to learn from him. It's kind of what you got to do with your goalie partner. Obviously, there's that competition in there, but you also got to build off of each other. When one guy's down, you got to pick him back up, because you, at the end of the day, if you want him to compete for that spot, just pushes you to be a bit better. And just obviously, yeah, he's been super good.
We're talking to Simo Bushler, last year's Mudbugs netminder, of course, goaltender for the last couple of years here on the Sonic Drive-In second intermission show, coming in for a visit. I asked you about Rich Perron. I know that's a guy that you worked with, last couple of years. Of course, your mom knows Rich Perron's wife, so there was a big connection there. Do you work with him at all this season?
A little bit different. He did ask to work with me, and I just didn't know how much I was going to play, so I didn't really want to take that on. Sure. And obviously I didn't play a ton, so I think it was maybe the right choice, but maybe just getting him to maybe look at my video a bit at this point where I'm in the off season and kind of working on my craft a little bit more might be a good idea. So yeah, maybe I'll reach out.
And you have a girlfriend. Talk about her. She's, from what I heard, a soccer player at Mercyhurst.
Yeah, she's actually here with me. Not here doing this interview, but she's in town with me right now. She's super great. Met her like the second day I was at school. She kind of barged into my room with some of her friends because she knew my goalie partner.
Yeah.
And they were pretty tight and just kind of hung out a little bit here and there. And one thing led to another, and now we're dating. So.
And, when you left, there was a lot of, young girls who were absolutely, like, in love with you. You were like the heartthrob, So I asked myself, what does he have that I don't? I mean, that's, that's a fair question, and I found out it was a lot. But so coming back and seeing your billets, of course, the Kennedys, they're unbelievable. Obviously, Chris and Kennedy, she had like the countdown going on here, and she was trying to keep it a secret, but, you let it out a little bit on the Instagram. But talk about what that was like, seeing your Kennedys.
First of all, Chet, you're good with the ladies. You're a married man, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. Happily married. I just kind of did that to bust your balls.
No, I know. I've been talking to Kristen, like, obviously a lot. She's just been a second home for me since I got here. Just really opened up her house. So obviously she's pretty much like family to me. So I've been talking to her during the year and kind of been hinting like, hey, like if anything happens, not necessarily with my season, but like if it works out and I can get down to Shreveport, like I'd love to do it. And obviously she was just like, yeah, like I'll kick the boys out of their room. You'll have your own bed and stuff. And I was like it's just the kind of person that she is. But no, yeah, she's obviously super excited to see her and Jeremy and their kids too. And it's just like getting to see them again is just unbelievable.
Last November, did you do like a no shave? I know you're big on that. Did you do a stash? Did you? Stash. Okay. You like the stash, don't you?
Yeah. So first year at Mercyhurst, I kind of kept it tame, just kept it with a little bit of a regular mustache. But I think as the years go on, I'll be a little bit more testy, and I have an idea for my senior year, and I think it'll be pretty good.
There was nothing tame as far as your stash here. It was mean. It was thick. It was. It had a little bit of, obviously it had flair, and that's who you are. Do you talk to Devin Boback at all? I know you guys were very close in your first season here. Of course, he's coming off a natty. Do you guys keep in touch? Because I know your guys' relationship was so close.
Oh yeah, we talk I'm not gonna say all the time, but yeah, we talk a good bit. Like keep up with each other, and obviously when he won their championship for their conference, I shot him a text, congratulations, and he heard I was coming down here. He was telling me he was jealous, and I was like, dude, you're competing for a national title right now. Like, you can't,
I'd rather be in your
can't be jealous about that. No, he's super great. Like I love him to death. So yeah, no, we keep in touch for sure, and he's one of my best friends.
People have a tendency to forget Simo Bushler, reigning goaltender of the year, an outstanding year last season, which actually started off with, I don't want to say uncertainty, but with an injury. You had the lower body injury, and to come back. Have you ever kind of reflected on how great of a run that was when it started out with, when am I going to get back?
Well, yeah, ever since last year, I talked to Nico about it. When he came in, I read his name on a text message, Nikolai Goich, and we had 4 imports already. And obviously, I'm an import. Like, I wasn't in the roster, and there was 4 others playing. And Nikolai Goich, I'm like, this Swedish goalie's coming to take my spot. While I was injured. So obviously, when he came in, I was a little bit nervous because I wasn't playing, and Tommy Aiken was playing.
And Tommy was playing really well.
Unbelievable. So. When he came in, I was a little nervous, but then obviously I got back on the ice, and even when I started playing, I was still kind of playing through the injury, just kind of playing around it a little bit. And my first game went great, and my first couple weekends went great, which I'm super grateful for because I wasn't 100%, but as the year went on, obviously confidence started building, and started stringing some games together. And I don't know. I don't really know if there was a wow moment, but definitely just the guys were super helpful. Just keeping it peaceful, a little bit calm in the defensive zone, and we were just always finding ways to just come out on top in most games. So I don't know. There was nothing too crazy about that, but I definitely do. My biggest memory is just times with the guys, and guys like Steeler and Goaty that I just was super tight with. Just great memories.
Great memories are unbelievable to have. But of course, one of the big ones was in Lone Star, and I have to ask you because fans always ask me about that game and how I felt about it, and I was probably one of my favorite games to call because you know me, I'm all about the goalies. I like a low scoring affair. I mean, I didn't know, Logan Kotinski first shift goal, and that was going to be it. That ended up becoming the case. What do you remember most about that game? Because there was a lot of frantic saves. I'm sure there was a few saves where you're like, okay, I stopped it. A lot going on, of course, with a lot on the line.
Yeah. So obviously, we score a couple seconds in on one of the best goalies in the league, and Artur Smith, who's having an unbelievable season this year. But yeah, I mean, the whole series, you knew it was just a defensive battle. There's not a lot of goals going in. So we got one in, and I just remember in my head being like, all right, you got the one that you needed. There's nothing getting past you. But obviously, there was, that moment in the second period where they had a wide open back door, and, I got lucky enough to get a piece of pad on it. And then I remember that, I don't remember.
There was a couple in the third.
Yeah, there was one in the second period, too, where their D-man took a one-timer and just went right off the crossbar. And right when the puck got past me, I was like, damn. I thought it went in, because heard the bar, heard the whistle. I was like, damn. But luckily that went bar up. So, and then obviously the one save with, 6 minutes left was unbelievable. Yep. But what you can really remember is I don't remember how long it was, maybe 3 minutes that they had an empty net, and guys are just putting their bodies on the line, and I remember
they were trying to get one. They were trying to get a greasy one. That's the way they play.
Yeah, I mean they're a good team like that. They got a great coach in Fonger who just always has a good team out there, and it's just I don't know. I just remember when the clock winded down. I think I was down in the butterfly, and we won the series, and I just got up, and all I could do was just hug the guys, and it's just we just overcame this beast of a team that Lone Star was. And obviously we didn't have doubts, but it was just such a monkey off the back. Wow, what a feeling.
Well, and what was crazy was that that was the fifth game in the series. We had a lot of hockey that week. Of course, 4 overtimes, game 1. We had another overtime in game 2. Game 3. No overtime in game 3. Thank you, Draco, in game 4. Got the game winner. And unfortunately, you had lost the 2 games in the series. And to get that start in game 5, I mean, physically, mentally, was that the most draining kind of week you've ever had?
I didn't know what Soupy's plan was going into that night.
Nobody did.
Because, obviously Goich and I were alternating, and I lost both my games. And he had won both of his, so I didn't know if they were going to ride the hot hand or, I didn't really know. I wasn't playing poorly, but we were winning with Goich in the net. And so when Soup did decide to give me the net, I loved it because I wanted that start. But I probably, for Goich's feelings, I knew for him it probably didn't feel great, but I also knew going into the game just win this one, and he'll get back in the net, and we'll just roll it. Who cares if we're splitting every game? Let's just go for it. And I don't know, for sure I was gassed after that 4 overtime game, but it was the most fun playoff hockey I've ever played, though, for sure.
Well, that's Simo Bushler of the Shreveport Mudbugs. Thank you so much for the time. I hope we can do this again. I hope there's another visit somewhere down the line, and if there is, we'll have to catch up again. Thank you so much for the time, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you, Chet Yoder.
We'll have more after these messages here on the Sonic Drive-In Second Intermission Show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
We only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. The Brahmas 2, the Mudbugs nothing. Mudbugs back out onto the ice for the final time this season at home. Can they keep their season alive? Third period coming up, and it's brought to you by Sterling Dental Center. My bud, Dr. Emil Janu, and his awesome staff has your next dental checkup covered. Call 318-680-1040 or log on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com. A couple of goals, one from Edvard Zadvernuk, which was changed. They gave it to Ray Murakami. It was Zadvernuk who now gets the goal, his sixth of these playoffs from Brock James. And then Brock James able to jolt in his fourth of these playoffs from Owen Kerr and Justin Kerr, as they got to fix up the ice now to my right. But another big story in this game. The Bugs 0 for 3 on the man advantage. They were 0 for 4 last night. And that is so critical in these playoffs to try to beat a talented team like the Brahmas. We'll take a quick break and then bring you the opening puck drop of the third period. The Brahmas 2, the Mudbugs nothing. This is Shreveport Mudbugs playoff hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into shrevportmudbugspartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case or visit them online at defadapi.com.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. Still have a delay as we're trying to figure out about the ice to my right where the Mudbugs attacked twice. Boy, Scott Musket working quite hard on the ice to get it fixed up. The officials trying to smooth it out. And this delay has gone longer than both teams would have envisioned. And a lot of guys just kind of circling the ice to try to stay warm here. The Brahmas in front, 2-0. I want to remind our fans to get your 2024-2025 season tickets. They're on sale now. Lock up your tickets for next season. It'll be another great season of Mudbugs hockey. Give us a call at 318-636-7094 or email our Director of Ticket Sales, Kimberly at mudbugshockey.com. Dan Wildfong, he's got his whole team now just doing laps here. Try to stay warm and loose. Mudbugs want to stretch this game out as long as they can to keep their season alive. This is one way of doing it. The first goal was initially Ray Murakami's. They changed it to Ivan Zabernuk, his 6th of these playoffs from Brock James. And then Brock James cashed in at 18:36 on his own from Owen Kerr and Justin Kerr. Shots on goal in favor of the Bugs. Surprisingly, overall, 20-18. Those shot totals in the second, 13-10 in favor of the Brahmas. At one point, it was like 9-1 in favor of the Brahmas. The Mudbugs really closed that gap in the shot total, but they are going to have to figure out Dev's roll-offs. Boy, they are still trying to figure this one out. And it looks like they got it rectified. Dev's roll-offs has got to be, well, check that. That's Winicky. That's Jack Winicky, who is having a conversation with the official. Yeah, Dev's roll-offs played the first 2 periods. This is very interesting. Maybe Winicky was the Dev's roll-off spokesperson about what was going on around his cage. You never know with Dan Wildfong. He'll try any little thing. Try to switch it up. I don't know if he'd throw in a cold goalie like that in the third period, but he's done a goalie switch on the fly in last year's playoff series. Kind of used it as a timeout. Boy, they are still trying to figure this out. Now Dan Wildfong having a hearty conversation with the officials. And we'll take a quick break and bring you the start of the third, we hope. Brahmas 2, the Mudbugs nothing. This is Shreveport Mudbugs playoff hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFatta and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFatta and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defattapi.com for more information.
Welcome back into George's Pond and Hearst Coliseum. We're going to have a 10-minute delay to fix the ice to my right. So everybody's back into their locker rooms. We'll take a quick break and bring you the third period in just a little bit. It's the Brahmas 2, the Mudbugs nothing. This is Shreveport Mudbugs playoff hockey.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFatta and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFatta and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defattapi.com for more information.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522. As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hearst Coliseum. After what turned into about a 15-minute delay, we believe we have the ice fixed for Dev's roll-offs and his net to my right. The Brahmas lead 2-0. Third period once again brought to you by Sterling Dental Center. My good friend Dr. Emil Janou and his awesome staff has your next dental checkup covered. Call 318-680-1040 or log on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com. Oh, okay. So what they're going to do is they're going to play a full period, and they're going to flip sides at the 10-minute mark. So basically they're just going to change directions at the 10-minute mark to make it fair for both teams because there is a problem to my right. Boy, I've never seen that before. Boy, for a minute there, it looked like we were going to play a 10-minute period. That's going to be a really shorthanded occurrence for the Bugs. We're underway here in the third, finally. Mudbugs skate from left to right for the first 10 minutes of the third. Tess will nudge it back onto the far side, up ahead there to Keskintepe. Keskintepe along the left side. He'll go ahead and moonlight it into the far corner there to Morgan. So once the under 10 stoppage comes, we will switch sides. Now, the interesting part about that is it'll be a long change for both teams. So they'll have to deal with another set of circumstances in that regard. And well, if the Mudbugs are still trailing, then they're going to have to figure out how to take advantage of it, as the Brahmas are caught for a hand pass just along the Mudbugs blue line. Face off near Brahmas blue line. Face off one there by the Bugs. Fleet's got it up ahead onto the stick of Litcher. Now played, fired toward the net. No look shot there by Deeb. That one whistled wide. Into the near corner. Nickel throws a hit up top on Owen Kerr. And we got a whistle. It's a hand pass on the Bugs. Face-off will come out of the Brahmas zone along the near side. Hampstead up against Nickel. Of course, the Mudbugs without Foster Nickel, still nursing a lower body injury. He's obviously closer, but not ready yet to return. This will be a pressure-packed spot. That one flipped up on the Brahmas bench as Austin tried to slap it off the far side boards. 1:15 gone by here in the third. The Brahmas 2, the Mudbugs nothing. Face off far Brahmas blue line. Nickel up against Bergeron. Bergeron wins the draw. Played on back now to Isenberg. Up ahead, far side there to Bergeron. He'll settle it back out to center. Boy, the Brahmas are going to pretty much close these gaps up and make it quite difficult for the Bugs to generate much chances, quality chances on net. Mudbugs are going to have to keep working to try to bang through and break roll-offs here. He's got the shutout going. Along the end boards, Nickel jars it off the far side boards at the left point, blocked, and now here's a break. Back the other way, Hampstead all alone. He waits. A wrister save made there by Seguin Lescarbot. He stayed with the stick, and they tried to go 5-hole. And he blocked it. Now back the other way, an errant pass there from Haru. And Hampstead off the far side boards back out to center. Tess gets thrown down there by Haru, and Haru looks shooken up as he goes back into the Mudbugs bench. Backhander save made there by Roloffs. And he will cover it up. Boy, Haru did not look right when he went to the Mudbugs bench, and maybe just a little bit of a stinger for him. The Brahmas 2, the Mudbugs nothing. We thank you for staying with us after our 15-minute delay to get the ice fixed. And it's still not completely fixed, so we will switch sides at the under 10-minute mark to make it fair for both teams. Face-off one there by the Mudbugs, and Murch throws a bullet toward the net, fought off there by Roloffs. The puck now skyscraped in to the Mudbug zone. Into the near corner, Fleet flipped up ahead onto the stick of Marino. Puck swatted at, nudged at, far side. Owen Kerr turnaround. Marino will mail it in to the Brahma zone. Every shift matters so importantly now as the Mudbugs fighting for their season, which is down to 17 minutes remaining. The Brahmas 2, the Mudbugs nothing in game number 4 of the South Division Finals Series. The Brahmas lead the best of 5, 2-1. Lone Star trying to get to oh, there's a penalty. Sushinsky draws it as Zadvernuk trips him up. Boy, what a huge opportunity for the Bugs here. 3:08 into the third. Lone Star trying to get to Blaine, Minnesota for the Final Four. For the first time since they won it all back in 2016-2017, where the Final Four wasn't even played in Blaine, Minnesota. It was played in Dallas. And Lone Star won it then, and that was the last time they went to the Final Four. It has been a long time. They've gone 7 years since going back. The Mudbugs trying to prolong that. Back the other way. Face-off one there by Bergeron. 2-on-1. Here they come, shorthanded. Off the net. They tip. They score. Right off the stick of Bergeron, and he tucks it in along the short side. It's the Brahmas 3 and the Mudbugs nothing. Short-handed goal for Lone Star. And they are in front of this contest now, 3-0. Boy, just when the Mudbugs had a glimmer of life, Lone Star shoots it down and gets one against. Boy, just 9 seconds into their power play.
Lone Star goal scored at 3 minutes, 17 seconds of the third period. Number 61, Connor Bergeron. Assist number 20.
Bergeron, who's been so good for them, able to bang in his second of the year off the stick, and a pass from Brock James, who's having a great game. He has factored in all 3 goals for the Brahmas, 1 goal and 2 assists. Antia Terry picks up the secondary helper. Haru spanks one toward the net. It gets blocked in the near corner. Turnaround shot there by Haru again. Right pad save made there by Roloffs. Play to the left point. Haru has it. Down low into the far corner and taken away. And Owen Kerr able to wrist it all the way down. Mudbugs got to keep fighting here. I knew I was going to get that stat wrong. The last time the Brahmas won was back in the 2017 season. I knew it wasn't at Fogarty Arena. It was in Duluth in 2017. Thank you, Vinny Paracelli. The man, the myth, the legend behind the NAHL headquarters. We know he's tuned in. Now along to the near corner. Vassalo works it in. He pivots back, played back up top now to Fleet. Now puck broken up there on a pass by McDonald. Spun around, and the puck is sparred all the way down there by McDonald. 15 seconds remaining on this power play, which is going nowhere. It's about to go 0 for 4 on the night for the 2-time Robertson Cup champions. Along the right side, that's Emery. He'll angle it in along to the far corner. Played back now 5-on-5. They're looking for more. Right wing, fired toward the net there by Justin Kerr, gets blocked. Now high slot wrister, changes direction, got blocked in front. That was a shot there by Keskin Tepe. Back the other way now. Here comes the Bugs. Rolls one on net there from McKay from the right point. Gloved down there by Roloffs.
At the 10-minute mark of the third period, 4 teams to switch in.
5:35 gone by here in the third. The Brahmas 3, the Mudbugs nothing. To the right wing circle. Litchard will take it. Face-off tied up, one there by the Brahmas. Boy, Connor Bergeron putting on an absolute clinic on the face-off circle. He has dominated that face-off circle, and it has given the Mudbugs fits throughout this series. Along to the near side. Litchard's got it, and Litchard will go ahead and twirl it back out to center. Hard hit, and that's a penalty on Morgan. He came along the back and threw Sable in the boards, and Sable is shaken up. Oh, boy, Amy Baker's got to get to this one. The Mudbugs athletic trainer. We'll see what the call is. Boy, the Mudbugs can't afford to take any penalties here. And we'll see if it's a severe one. Penalty comes at 5:57 of the third. Luckily, Sable able to get up and get back to the Lone Star bench. And it looks like Amy Baker is going to hop across benches and work on Sable. Just a 2-minute boarding on Morgan. And just the second power play for the Brahmas this evening. Connor Bergeron with the latest goal, his second of these playoffs at 3:16 of the third. Played to the far side. Zavernuk can't grab it. And now Austin has it. And Mudbugs are going to take some chances and move it up the ice. Here comes Austin, left side. He comes around the corner, a backhander. Save made there by Roloffs. Mudbugs are going to have to take some shorthanded opportunities here. They're down 3-0 with their season down to 13:35 remaining. On the far side, here's Justin Kerr right side. And he'll wrist it on back. And now for the Brahmas, they want to work a little clock here. Dan Wildfong going to tell his team to be very smart here and not give the Mudbugs any chances. The clock is, of course, the best friend for the Brahmas and the worst enemy for the Bugs. Behind the Brahmas cage. Whoa. Like Burke was coming in on the press. Now played up ahead there to Bergeron. They get through the full court press up ahead now near half wall. That's Justin Kerr. He'll drop it into the near corner, thrown around. Pass got blocked, and the puck is smashed all the way down there by Fleet. Down to 40 seconds remaining. Oh, boy. Headman feed up ahead there. Bergeron to James. James on over to Skrolovec. James with a couple of points tonight. Along the end boards into the far corner now it goes. Settled to the right point. Hard hit. And now taken there by Cook. Cook's got it. Cook now. Worked it in and got blocked off the puck there by Murakami. Played back out to center. Nickel will drift on back. He'll send it on back there to Murch, and Murch will sling it up ahead there to Marino. Marino through the middle. Fought off up off the stick of Tess, and now Haru's got to take a shot, and he'll have to play it on back. And just fire it all the way down. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Well, Lone Star 0 for 2 on the man advantage. Down to 11:50 remaining in the third. Coming through the middle there is Hampstead. Played off the far side boards. Remember, in a couple of minutes, we will switch sides. Up ahead there to Hampstead. Throws a bouncer on net. Glove down there by Sagan Lescarbot, and he will cover it up. The Brahmas, who got beaten by the Bugs in game number 1, have won the last 2, and they're out in front here in game number 4. Trying to spoil the Mudbugs' hopes of a third Robertson Cup championship run. As we're staring down the pipeline of a wild scoring surge for the Bugs needed here to get back in this game. Mudbugs have the horses to do it. They got the firepower, one of the deepest scoring squads the Mudbugs have had really throughout their 8-year history of NHL Mudbugs hockey. It's probably the best one. Outside of a guy named Frankie Melton, that was one guy shot toward the net there by Haru, and he wired it wide. We missed that guy, Frankie Melton. 35 goals in a single season. Still no Mudbug has come close to that total. Of course, Ryan Burke broke the single season point scoring record with 63-point season. Now the puck is bunkered all the way down. Into the near corner. Up off the stick of Haru. Taken there by Roloff. Shot toward the net. Right pad save. Here's a chance. That one fired wide by Litchard. He had a look at it from the right wing. Coming right back in, right side. Here's Justin Kerr. He's coming in. Now a wraparound chance. Right pad save made there by Sagan Lescarbo. Murch has it. Far side. Fumble around there by Sushinsky. Now taken back in. Here's Justin Kerr. Shot blocked in front there by Murch into the near corner. So once we get to the 10-minute mark, we will be switching sides. Now the near side, Murch over to Sushinsky. Now Murch around to the right side. Fired up off the stick of Cook, and it deflects into the far corner, and that'll do it for both sides on this side. So they'll just switch sides. We'll keep it here. It is like a free timeout for the Mudbugs. Boy, this is where the Mudbugs got to get some kind of break to go their way. Want to remind our Mudbugs fans, 2024-2025 season tickets are on sale. Be sure to join us next season. Lock up your tickets now by giving us a call at 318-636-7094. Or email Miss Kimberly Jacks, Kimberly@mudbugshockey.com. So 10 minutes remain possibly in the Mudbug season. Mudbugs now will skate from right to left. The Brahmas in front, 3-0. Oh, wait a minute. Surprised this face-off is taking place at the far Brahmas blue line. Well, that's a little interesting. Face off, tied up, and call that a draw. Puck now poked back over to Ingles. Ingles to the near side there to Tess. Tess will throw it on back over to Ingles through the middle, intercepted there by Cook. Cook wants to run with it. He's got a chance, 2-on-1. Deep, fires one, and he shot it wide. Boy, he had a great look at it from the short side. Remember, this game started out with a lengthy review goal, which was eventually credited to Zad Brunuk. And then the Brahmas added a couple more after that, and they are in front 3-0. In game number 4 of the South Division Finals. Fumbled around, Deeb, played back up top, across, here's Austin, thrown down low. Had a little too much steam there for Deeb to try to grab. Puck now walloped all the way back into the Mudbug zone. Lone Star just going to really kind of smother up the Bugs here. I want to give them much to look at. And now they'll get a chance on net. Puck kicked aside there by Sagan Lescarbot on a shot there by Sable from the far circle. Far side. That's Emery trying to hold it in, or get it out rather. Now to the left side there, up ahead off the stick of McKay. And he'll go ahead and chip it in. It gets on net. Roloffs wants to cover it up for a break in the action. 8:32 remaining here in the third. Stick around for the Nicky's Mexican Restaurant post-game show. We'll tell you all about it. Nicky's Mexican Restaurant. Don't drink the water. Try our margaritas today. Face off one there by the Bugs from the right point. Shot on net. Fought off there by Roloffs. Well, that was a bouncer in front there by Fleet. Up ahead now. And now along to the far corner, Fleet. We'll chip it up ahead through the middle. Here's Vassalo. Gains his own. Gets a stick. Hacked at. And we got another penalty coming up to Lone Star. They will touch up. And the Mudbugs will go back on the man advantage. 5th power play of the night for the Bugs. Zavernuk's going in. It's a slashing infraction. 8:07 remaining here in the third. Mudbugs just trying to put some belief into their bench and this crowd that they can get back in this game. Face-off tied up and taken there by the Brahmas. Bergeron will grab it and softly soccer it into the Bug zone. Now a shot toward the net, short-handed, save made on the far corner there by James. Now taken back out. Here's Burke. Gains his own right side, thrown across there to Parichka. Through the slot, fires one, and that one got a stick in front. That was Litchard with a great look. And it deflects into the protective netting. $7:37 remaining here in the third. Face off to the left of Roloffs. Tied up. And Oteri able to angle it off the far side boards and all the way down. Haru's got it through the middle. He'll go, gallop, race in from the zone, right side. Haru fires one toward the net. Save made, wraparound chance. Got a stick tied up there by McDonald. Haru tried to turn on the Jets and do it himself. And he got denied once again by Roloffs. And now a chance here. One man to beat. 2-on-1. They hurry. McDonald across. Settle down. Bergeron couldn't settle it down cleanly. And he got bumped off the puck there by Fleet. Back the other way. Mudbugs got to hurry. Cook. And couldn't dump it in all the way. And Ingles off the far side boards. Held in there by Fleet. Fleet from the right point. He has it. Settles it down. And he'll cue ball it in down low off the stick of Nickel. Cook's got it. Cook now tied up, down to 30 seconds remaining. Played back up top on this man advantage. Fleet fired toward the net. Glove down there by Roloffs. And he will hold on to it. With 6:37 remaining, or 6:34 remaining here in the third. Face off, left wing circle. Tied up. Parichka's got it. He'll pelt it back up top to Haru. Haru's got it. Haru to the right point, spins around over to Burke, back up top to Haru. 15 seconds. Haru powers one toward the net, and he shot it wide. Boy, it has been a long night for Mudbugs hockey. And a long series about to go by the wayside. They are down 3-0, and the Brahmas will smoke it all the way down. That's from James, and we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. A very disappointing 0 for 5 on the Scott Powerline power play for the Bugs. Boy, Coach Soupy trying to figure out where really it went wrong. I mean, it started out so well in the opening game of this best-of-5 series. Fired toward the net there by Sushinsky, deflected in front, and it goes down behind the Brahmas net. Now taken down there from Marino, got taken down, and the puck now worked up ahead onto the stick of Zavernuk. He'll knock it in down low behind the Bugs net. Along to the far corner. And now churned all the way back into the Brahma zone. 5:20 remaining in the third. Puck scooted up ahead off the stick of Masick. The puck deflected. And Masick able to loft it all the way into the Mudbug zone. Fleet up off the stick of Deeb, taken there by Oteri. Off the skate of Murch and in deep in the Shreveport zone. We're down to 4:55 remaining in the third. The Mudbugs are down by 3. And they trail this best-of-5 series 2-1 as they are staring down the end of their season unless a miracle can ensue. And now here's a chance back the other way. Masick across, fired. That one just wristed just wide. That was a shot by Masick. Now off the far side boards. And now Murch. Played off the far side boards, up off the stick of Burke. It gets slowed down into the Brahma zone. You'd have to think that Coach Soupy's going to have to pull his goalie just because he's got to keep trying here. And I would think that would come, it would have to come in the next minute or so. I imagine. Puck smoked back into the Brahma zone. Most of the faithful staying here till the end. Shot after the whistle there by Haru. Bergeron did not appreciate that, and we get a little bit of a tie-up. More jaw-jacking going on. Murphy was in there toward Tess's direction. And for Murphy, this is his last game. For a lot of our 0-3s, Hayden Nickel, Braden Cook, Ryan Burke, Colin Vassalo, Nick Marino, Logan Haru, Will Murphy, Maxim Sushinsky, Ryan Austin. They have all possibly played their final game as a Mudbug. Unless they have a miracle in them, and it's going to have to be a miracle of all miracles because Seminaire is in the box. And the Mudbugs are on the penalty kill, brought to you by First Choice Personnel. Boy, he goes in for cross-checking. Played off the far side boards, back out to center. The puck winded back into the near corner. Played off the far side boards. Puck rung around the Rosie, back out to center. You have to think that the Mudbugs want to try to be a little aggressive. They don't have nothing to lose here. Shot fought off there by Sagan Lescarbot from the right wing. Burke now plays it up the ice. Through the middle, here's Litchard. He gets in. And now played back out. Here's McDonald, dropped off there to Zadvernuk. He'll go into the near corner. Near half wall. Down low behind the Bugs net. Played to the left point. Played back up top, back out to center. Kicked around. Here's a chance for Nickel. Along the near corner, back up top to Austin, thrown across, broken up there by Murakami. And now back the other way, all alone, 2 on the goalie. Skorovec waits, fires, save made there by Sagan Lescarbo. He had James right behind him for support. Along to the near corner, and the puck is flipped and all the way down. Good clear there by Austin. Down to 2:40 remaining in the Mudbugs season possibly. Through the middle, James. He'll take a U-turn back. Skorovec to the far side. There to Owen Kerr. Far corner spun around, taken away there by Cook. Cook wants to move it up the ice. No, he will not. He'll go ahead and fire it all the way down. Down to 2:15 remaining. Dan Walfong wants this clock to keep ticking. To the right side, Sable up ahead. Owen Kerr puts a shot on net, blockered away there by Sagan Lescarbo. Nichols got to move it up the ice, and maybe they'll pull their netminder. To the right side, here's Nickel. Comes in far corner, fired toward the net, and he gets the protective netting. I don't know if that puck was tipped or not. Down to 1:55 remaining here in regulation. Lone Star 0 for 3 now on the man advantage. Well, the faceoff's going to stay in deep in the Brahmas zone. Well, I would be really shocked if Coach Soupy didn't pull his netminder here. Michael Hill's got the board out. You don't want to be using your timeout. You can save that. Mudbugs have scored 3 goals. Coach Soupy proved me wrong. He's going to use it now. And that'll all but most indefinitely get the netminder out for the extra attacker. We'll take a quick break. It is the Brahmas 3, the Mudbugs nothing. This is Shreveport Mudbugs playoff hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. The Brahmas 3, the Mudbugs nothing. 1:55 remaining in game number 4, perhaps. And in the Mudbugs season, they need 3 goals in that time span. They've done it before, but it has been quite the optimum conditions. Of course, the Mudbugs without Kai and Haldenby this entire series. And that was a big blow, but they were able to get Ian Emery back, so that was a big lift to their spirits. So empty net to my right. Mudbugs with 6 attackers, just trying to get 1 through before thinking about getting a couple of more through. Face off from the right wing circle. Litchard will take it. Face off tied up. 1 there by Litchard. Play to the right point. We got a whistle. Looks like we got a penalty coming up. This one's going against Litchard. It's a high sticking infraction. Boy, it has been the longest night of the season for Mudbugs hockey. And now they're going to have to put Sagan Lescarbo back in net. And the Brahmas could end the game on the man advantage. Boy, if this one does not go the Mudbugs' way, still a lot of positives to take out of this promising season. And we'll get to that in our Nikki's Mexican Restaurant postgame show. Face-off 1 there by the Bugs. They got it. Haru behind his own net. He'll fire it up ahead. There to Nickel. Nickel fought off. Nickel hacking and whacking away. And now played on back now. Far side there to Murakami. Murakami's got it. He'll drop it off. Oh, a hard hit now in front of the Mudbugs bench. Murakami and Nickel, a couple of guys that quite familiar with one another. For the last 3 seasons, they have done battle with one another. Both playing in their last years in the NAHL. Here's James. Jolts one toward the net. He scores. Brock James having the game of his life. Another goal for the Brahmas. It's a power play tally, and it's 4-0 Lone Star. .111 to go. $4-0 in favor of Lone Star.
Lone Star goal scored at 18 minutes, 49 seconds of the third period. Number 20.
Final minute in the Mudbugs season, as the Mudbugs will do everything they can to fight hard till the very last second. On the right side, that Sable gets blocked off there by Seminaire. Now Tess along the end boards. Down low into the near corner, that's Parichka. Parichka along the left side. Vassilo up ahead there to Sushinsky, stolen away, 2-on-1 now. Now spun around, and Tess wants to take it all the way out to the left point. There to Emmons, fired toward the net, tipped in front off the stick of Justin Kerr, and it went wide. 20 seconds to go here in the third period. Far side, that's Sushinsky. Up ahead through the middle off the stick of Marino. Hamstead's got it. Hamstead will go ahead and wrist it all the way down the length of the ice. Taken there by Austin. Austin along the left side. And that'll do it for the Mudbugs season. Congratulations to the Lone Star Brahmas. They shut out the Shreveport Mudbugs 4-0. And the Mudbugs season has come to a disappointing end. The Lone Star Brahmas are off to Blaine, Minnesota in the Final Four. Their first Final Four trip since the 2016-2017 season, where they won it all back then under Dan Wildfong. He gets coaching career win number 700 and 701, and he will try to make it 702, 703, and 704 up north. What a run for Mudbugs hockey, as we will get the handshakes and the line coming up after these messages. Stick around for the Nicky's Mexican Restaurant postgame show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs playoff hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the Nicky's Mexican Restaurant postgame show. One of the great traditions in all of sports, the handshakes. As everyone will line up and give a lot of high fives and hugs. A lot of guys that know each other. Of course, Nickel and Murakami, a couple of guys that have battled up against one another for 3 seasons. Nickel and McDonald with a embracing hug. What a hard-fought series it was for Mudbugs hockey. Of course, the handshake signifies one team moving on and one team going home. As the Shreveport Mudbugs season has come to a disappointing end, but a lot of brights and positives in this one, where they tied a franchise record 41 wins in the regular season, but they couldn't solve Dev's roll-offs tonight. All your goals tonight for the Brahmas: Ivan Zavernuk, Brock James, Connor Bergeron, and then Brock James again. What a night for Brock James. He gets a goal and 2 goals and 2 assists in the clinching game. A 4-point night for the Brahmas vet. Final score, the Brahmas 4, the Mudbugs nothing. Big thanks to all our staff, our coaches, our players, our corporate partners for making Shreveport Mudbugs hockey possible. Dan Wildfong and Jason Soupy Cumble, a heartfelt hug. Of course, Michael Hill and Dan Wildfong with a heartfelt hug as well. Very close are those 3 amongst one another. They will tap the sticks and thank the Mudbugs one last time for the 2023-2024 season. I'm Chet Yoder signing off for the final time. Thank you so much for tuning in to each and every one of you for every Mudbugs broadcast. Once again, a big thanks to our unbelievable staff on and off the ice, in our office, Hockey Ops, Amy Baker, Alexandra Savage, Mason Kazi, their coaching staff, all the players, all the families, all the fans. Thank you so much. Have a good night and a better tomorrow. We'll see you next season. And as always, Clyde.